Oh, hi. How's everyone doing? I guess we're here. I'm missing my usual ticker. This is quite a tragedy. How's everyone doing? We're about to play Quantum Break, or if you are listening to the stream title and you got here early, it's Break with a B-R-A-K-E. I'm doing the best I can. I just can't do much more than this. I apologize. How's everyone doing? We are about to dive in. We have some great guests with you today. Thanks to everyone who is joining us. I understand that there is a large contingent of people that may or may not be with someone else at the moment, and there are many other people streaming at the moment, but I appreciate the ones who've stopped by to see this begin. I am looking for chats and appreciate everyone here for being here, and I'm about to tweet a thing to invite people to join. The thing that we're going to do today is we started this game last week, and we're going to continue on every Saturday. I try to bring in 2 guests as we go through a game and talk a little bit about the story analysis and just have a fun time. Last time there was pizza. I don't know if these guys are up for it this time. But we're going to have a good time. So let me introduce you to our guests, and we can get moving.
Oh, hey, there we are.
Yeah, look, there you guys are. Hi, say hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Should we try and center more?
No, because then
okay.
It's gonna screw up the next thing.
All right, this is Raag right here.
These guys just don't get how this works.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, that's my space. So I'll go ahead and introduce these guys. Matt has been on this stream before. He's our Star Wars expert, but he's also a producer, UPM writer, and you can find his information there. Look at you.
And an admirer of non-Star Wars stories as well. Occasionally.
I didn't know you knew that there was other types of stories out there.
I mean, you're about to enlighten me.
Yeah, there is in fact another
show me
story.
a non-Star Wars story.
Yeah. And then I've also got Jared over here. Jared is a writer and dream consultant, which I think is really cool. He advises people on how to best lucid dream. We'll talk a little bit about that because that's going to be interesting. But welcome, Jared.
Thanks.
First time on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, Twitch cherry popped, huh?
Twitch cherry popped.
Let's not say that again.
No.
Great. Well, I'm gonna do that thing where I turn off. Oh, by the way, I'm Raag. If you didn't know that, I'm just gonna put that up right below me. It's right here. It's right here. It's right here. There.
Hey, who drew that picture of you?
Cameron K. Lewis.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah. None other than Cameron Lewis.
I was actually just talking to Cameron yesterday.
Yeah, he's good. He's very good.
Oh, hey, should we have another guest right here? Should we? You want to
go ahead. Pick that guy up.
Hey, buddy.
Wow, he even has his own little picture.
Yeah,
to show off.
He took that himself and texted it to me once, and it was really weird.
Wow, you did that?
Yeah. Say hi, Pico.
Wow, look at that big ol' yawn.
I'm going to do the thing where I venture over. I'll see you guys in a second.
There he is.
Whoa! Whoa! Is this going to get old? Yeah, it got old a long time ago, actually. It got
suddenly appearing into the wide shot.
Very, very old. How's everyone doing?
I'm great, man.
Yeah?
I'm excited. I know nothing about this game.
Right. We played the first installment. First thing that's of note is it stars a lot of big actors, and it's part TV show, part game, although we've kind of made the rule as because we're trying to move. We're kind of skipping the TV show elements, and I recommend everyone go find the TV show elements on YouTube. It's kind of travesty to the art that they're trying to produce here, but I'm going to allow it on my stream because, I don't know, I get to do what I want here. But you can find them on YouTube. I watched the first episode today. It's really cool. They're fun, but they're very action-oriented and very driving. And they tell story more of the villains, and it's a whole story on the villain side of thing. And so where it intersects will be interesting later. But I so appreciate everyone being here. How are you guys doing?
Doing well.
Very excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun game. So the game is essentially where we came from, and this is spoilers if you haven't played it. But essentially, the basics of it is you play a guy who's at a university, and he steps into an experiment with a friend of his, and they invent some sort of time travel machine, and then something goes horribly wrong, and the corporation that built this time machine, shows up, and they're starting to swarm the place, trying to lock things down. But you, as a character, played by Shawn Ashmore, get superpowers, where you now have the ability to control time in the world.
Is this like, as far as the different like time traveling versions go, is this like a multiverse kind of thing, or like is it splitting?
So it's more, instead of time travel in the sense that people are moving around a lot, there is some of that. There are people who are able to go backwards from when the machine starts. They're able to go forward, right? That's the immediate thing. So there are some people showing up from the future, but for the most part, what it is our character just has the ability to like use time to like stop bullets or stop time, and so he's fighting things.
Okay.
A bit more of the remote control.
Also, of important note in this game, one of the actors in it is Amelia Rose Blair, who is a friend of ours, and so we will recognize her in the various things.
That's really cool. Can't wait. Should you give us a little like catch up of what the first?
Is anyone
part,
here a Whovian?
A what?
Oh no.
Doctor Who?
Not me.
No.
And I got nothing against it. I just haven't maybe gotten to the point in my life yet where I might start becoming a Whovian.
Everyone in the chat has left. They're all gone. They're all very disappointed.
I did watch the one of the Matt Smith seasons. I don't know if there's multiple seasons or not, but I did watch a season, and it had some really good episodes.
Yeah,
really good ones.
It's a pretty cool show. I've gone in and out of it. I have some friends though who have been on the show: Michael Nixon, Caitlin Kelly, and Annie Harud, who would be fantastic people to talk with our stream. So I'll bring them on sometime again, and we'll make it somewhat time travel and themed. Well, hello, everyone. Why don't we do this thing and get into this game? Everyone want to get locked in and loaded?
Yeah. Do you think that you should give us a little recap of everything that happened in the first stream that you did to be caught up, or is that not necessary?
We'll figure it out.
Okay.
We'll tell the story as we go. It's a storytelling stream, and I'm a storyteller.
Is Pico able? Is she?
You don't want to let Pico jump off your lap. You want to pick him up and set him down.
I've trapped him on this.
You've trapped him, but you also don't want to give him the ability to try. So
he doesn't seem concerned.
He has tiny little legs.
Yeah, we don't want to.
He can't jump this far.
Matt. Okay, think about that for a second. That's 3 times his body height. Okay, so we're gonna throw you off something that's 18 foot tall.
I don't know, but cats could easily do this. And
dogs aren't cats.
Right.
Pico is more nervous about, or Raag is more nervous about Pico than almost anyone I know.
Yeah, I worry about him. I don't want Pico to get hurt on my stream. It would taint things forever.
Come here, bud. Come here. Here we go. There's my baby.
Oh my god.
Is Pico a Whovian? Yes. Pico loves Doctor Who. Let's get locked and loaded. Let's get into this thing. Gameplay. So like I said, guys, we're gonna skip this first little episode that might pop up. Yeah, if Pico gets hurt, I'm not happy. Guys, the game's going really well so far. Look at it, struggling.
You've got the chat easy to read over here.
The future used to be so clear when I was reliving the past.
Are you hearing
Once
anything?
I caught up to the moment I had left.
Are you not?
I'm not hearing anything.
Did you
all
turn it
I had
on?
to go on since
Maybe
then
not.
are the plan and
Oh,
the
that
vision.
works.
I knew Jack would come to me,
So they captured me,
but I didn't know why exactly
and these are our
or
villains.
how it would end.
They're the head of the corporation Monarch,
There he is.
Martin Hatch.
You're right.
Oh, that's
My
the guy
visions
from
of the
Lost.
future
Yeah.
aren't always clear, but they don't lie.
Speaking of lies, Joyce is saying he's discovered his brother's time machine.
We've spent 17 years looking for it, and he finds it in less than a day?
Does sound unlikely.
Oh my god, is that the guy from Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
We don't know.
That's just like, is that who? Is that him?
If he really has
Oh,
located
wow.
the machine, why would he come here and tell you? Smart Money says he's trying to play you.
Maybe, but the machine is out there. It's in our interest to find out where.
So basically what happens is there are 4 main decisions that you get to make in the game. So right now it's going to be a decision. Somehow they're going to give us a villain decision, a personal business. And that influences the TV show that you watch because there's slightly different cuts of them. But we're going to skip it anyways. But we're then going to come back and it's going to have an effect on the story.
Graham's attitude and knowledge made him a liability.
So you were controlling the bad guys?
Just for this little bit, these little interludes.
You remember Jack as a close friend, but that clouds your judgment. Don't make this person.
We're not going to read all
It's
that.
not.
But.
So this is a lot like Detroit Becomes Human, where you're walking around investigating things.
Yeah, but it gets pretty violent.
You're the man who
Okay.
got him over. Let me have it.
It's more like a live action
So you
thing.
can concentrate on your speech.
I know what's at stake here, Martin.
It's beautiful though, right? I mean, this game's beautiful.
Yeah.
When did it come out?
2015, 2016, but it was a huge budget game. Like it was Microsoft's big push. It's like Xbox Windows exclusive, and so they really put all their money into it.
Mr. Joyce is waiting for us down below.
This guy's been like having that guy at gunpoint for a long time.
Well, they were waiting for us. They're waiting for us to show up.
I appreciate it. They could have just handcuffed him.
Yeah, listen, we're the boss over here.
And here you are.
I had to see the lifestyles of the sick and traitorous up close and personal. And it was such a nice invitation.
Hello, Lily Lena.
What do you wanna do
Lena,
with this, Paul?
thank you for raiding with your party of 11. Hello. Welcome. Thanks for everyone who supports the stream. Okay. So choose whether you focus on your personal business or the mission. What do you want to do?
What are the choices?
Personal or business?
What do you mean? Like, we're going to take care of like personal business or business?
It's what should we do about Joyce?
Can we kill him?
We should make
I
this
could still
personal.
try to reach Jack and make him see reason. Or I could let Hatch deal with him so nothing would distract me from leading Monarch.
Okay, so I can actually get a little time flash of what each of these choices are. Hello, all that raided. Thank you for being here.
Oh, hey, my brother's in the chat.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Shout out to Andy Morgan. I'm not ignoring you anymore.
So watch. So we get to see what might happen with each choice. So let's see what happens if we go with a personal choice.
Up into the past. Tried to change things.
Answer me this question, Bo.
I once trusted Jack more than anybody. It was
they're
my
friends.
only chance to make him understand the truth.
The fuck do you mean nobody got a look at the shooter?
But without me there to give the speech, my empire would start to crumble like a house of cards.
Okay, so that's a pretty big choice. Serene chooses to focus on his relationship with Jack and let Monarch, the corporation, fend for himself. Let's see the business choice.
Then with hope comes miscalculation, and as you and I are well aware, Mr. Joyce, with miscalculation can often come catastrophe. And that leaves me with you, Mr. Joyce.
But my old friend would be a lost cause. Dead and buried, along with the rest of my past. Tonight is a celebration in the face of darkness. Tonight we celebrate because I promise to you that we are prepared. Monarch would grow stronger with my presence. The plan would go forward as intended.
So basically, we just saw 2 outcomes, and we can choose which outcome we want to go with.
We would choose which outcome, which will play out in a TV episode that we're not going to watch.
Got it.
Guys, this is. I usually put together a tight ship, but I don't know. What are you going to do?
Serene is who we are?
Yeah. So let's go with business.
Yeah. he's an evil dude, so let's choose the business choice.
We didn't come this far to get derailed now. You talk to him, find out what he knows, then get rid of him.
You're all heart money bags.
I know you want to make this all about you and me, Jack. But that's far away in the past now. And I have a speech to prepare for.
I feel like that's a very little finger kind of mindset.
Yeah, right?
Seeing where this leads. I've been to the end of time, and I've escaped it all the way to 1999, when it all started.
So he had gotten,
I've
like,
tried to change things, but by
time traveled a
trying,
lot.
I only made them happen in the first place.
Is this all about the Y2K virus?
No, it's, he basically, this machine causes the end of things, and so they're, 43% of the community agreed with my choice.
And all the banks reset. And I went from 1999 to 2000. We finally got time travel.
Okay, we're getting into Act 3.
Security was tight at the Monarch Gala. You took quite a risk walking into the Lion's Den.
If we were gonna kidnap Dr. Amaral, then we needed to do it from the inside.
Beth Wilder. You were quick to trust her.
We had common interests.
Is that all you had?
That's all we needed.
So they're interviewing Jack, who's our main character. Beth is someone who's been helping her.
Thanks for showing up.
Here, I thought this was gonna be a rescue. Yeah, there's a story here.
You know a guy called Hatch?
So he's escaped.
Him in.
He was here. He gave me this big speech about how he wants to take down Paul.
I hope you said no.
I didn't trust him for a second. He set me loose anyways, told me to wait for an opening.
I just gave you one.
Appreciate it. What's it look like out there?
Okay.
I think you're secure.
All right.
Everyone's concentrating.
So I think what we just got was a quick little
So far,
recap
the
of what
crazy plan's
happened
working.
in the shot. And now it's ready to go.
And Dr. Amaral?
I don't have a fix on her. She's either at the party or at her office at the R&D facility here on the island. I'll scout out the party.
So you're gonna sip champagne while I break into a high security installation. It's like you got this all figured out.
I'll save you a cocktail, Weenie.
Oh, well, in that case.
Is my mouth moving or not?
He's got this very like kind of
The
like
covers are gonna
tough
survive
guy
tonight, but they'll
walk.
last a little
It's a really
longer,
good
so you
model,
can't walk
though.
out the front door with me. This is
The
the
covers
quickest
are
way
gonna
to the R&D facility. I disabled the security at the back door, but there'll be guards. Contact me when you're clear.
So the best part about
And
this,
Jack, you know what's at stake here. This can't be about revenge.
okay, so I've got to locate this
I'm
doctor.
not here for Paul.
What's at stake? And what are
The
we-
universe, Jared.
And what are we getting revenge at? Can we have both? Revenge and fulfilling our duty? It's like Ocean's 11.
Yeah.
He's escaping!
Oh,
Thanks, Beth.
okay. Old LB to time rush. So I have all these time powers. Oh!
I hope he missed the helmet because he would have broken his hand.
Okay,
That will hurt in the morning.
thank you. Okay, so here's the funny thing. Our character, we don't understand why he's so good at killing people. Because he's not exactly...
Who the hell designs these doors?
What do we want? Assault rifle or tactical?
Okay, you're gonna have to move faster to get through.
Our character, when asked why was he so good at killing people, he's just like, well, I've been in some tight spots before.
Okay. And so whose facility is this right here?
we are inside a Monarch facility. They're having a gala.
Okay, and Game of Thrones guy, Serene.
Yeah,
he
he
owns this company.
Yeah.
It's like the head of Monarch.
Okay, that didn't work. It only opens for a little bit, so I've got to like...
And so clearly, Sean here escaped being surrounded by all of Serene's guards.
Yeah.
Does ripping open the fabric of space-time hurt our character at all?
No, there are no consequences.
It's not like,
I can just tell you're so disappointed in like the reality of time travel.
What was the movie with Bruce Willis and Joseph Gordon-Levitt? Looper. Like, they go crazy with so much time travel.
Something tells me it wasn't commissioned by them, though.
Banksy.
So we're trying to sneak into the facility?
Yeah. So Jared,
Hey,
real
Beth,
quick.
I'm clear.
Oh.
What's next?
You'll see a radar tower up ahead soon. Let me know when you get inside.
All right.
Oh.
No, get down, man.
So you're supposed to use your time powers to shoot that thing?
You could have warned me about that one, Beth.
Come on, Beth.
Ooh, can I pick that up?
Shotguns in video games are probably the funnest guns to use, but often
Okay,
not
how am I
very
getting to that
practical
radar tower?
compared to the other assault weapons.
Right, because they're slower.
The slower, usually
Yeah,
they're
well.
like close range stuff. So unless you're really like getting into the, into the fray.
So this guy's really good with guns for someone who doesn't know how to use a gun.
I need to get across somehow.
Okay, so I probably have some time power that works.
Alright.
Must be a way across.
Whoa.
Oh.
Like you can make those all...
So this is time vision. Yeah, I can rewind time.
Oh, so like basically to a time when that used to be standing?
Exactly.
That's interesting. Nope.
I can't remember what to press though.
Oh, that'd be cool. Just the time lift you up with it.
Yeah.
It's like Lego. I think that's appropriate. We just have the ability to erase all, but like, how do I... Here, I have to remember the button.
I like this kind of menu. Like sometimes when you look at the game menu, it's like it's so packed with like
Right.
things to
Stuff.
press.
It's very, very clean.
Yeah.
Oh.
I wonder if it's weirder to watch yourself in a movie or watch yourself in a video game.
Well, I can tell you, like, because we're friends with Bryan, it's been an interesting experience, like, controlling...
There it was.
someone
I see
looks
that
like
Y.
your
That's what I
friend.
need to do. I need the Y to show up. There it is.
Up you go.
Got it. I just couldn't stand over there. This guy's pretty badass. He's got quite a lot of powers. I mean, he can't shoot lasers out of his eyes.
Hey, it was just our people there. We can spin it however we want.
Woo!
Wow, you're getting quite a rush over there, Raag.
Look, guys. It's been a long week.
Broken here.
He kind of dresses like you, Raag.
He does?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of that.
I think this guy could be you.
This is me?
Yeah, it could be you.
How does the chat feel about that?
Raag, if you had these powers, what would
The whole
you do?
cannon felt unstuck in time.
I would... That's a good question. I would probably do this. I would look for ways to kill evil corporations.
Like,
What-
take them all down?
Yeah, take everyone down. What about you, Matt and Jared? What would you guys do?
Alright, so the powers that we have are we can rewind time to, like, have things be, like, fixed. You know? I think that's a pretty cool power.
You can slow down time.
Like, I could go, like, if I'm in traffic, I could reverse time to a time when there was no traffic and get through all the traffic.
Thinking small, but okay.
Mark had dismantled the old cable.
I'm thinking practical.
Okay, I'm trying to figure
Can
out.
can he like see the future?
There's like he has premonitions.
Okay, but he like can't control when those premonitions happen.
Correct. Whoa. What used to be here?
I like this. I can kill 17 dudes with a penknife, but I can't possibly climb a fence. This is like the MO for video games since the start of video games.
So see, there was a construction in here.
The old cannon felt loose. I could shift it around.
It's your brother.
Look at that.
It's contributing.
Smart place to aim the cannon, guys.
I've been thinking. Monarch projections say these stutters are getting more frequent. If one hits while we're grabbing Dr. Amaral...
You'll be frozen. Yeah.
That's a very good point. All of you should get extra sleep. That's for everyone.
Have the stutterproof gear. I bet Dr. Amaral would have that in her office too.
I'll keep an eye.
Is that like a time bomb? It's not like the rancid sound.
I have no idea.
Is anyone on the stream know that rancid song was called Time Bomb?
Were you reminded that because we're putting up like detonating time bombs here?
Yeah, well, we threw a bomb at the source and it's like, oh, it's a time bomb. I think that's...
Have there been any video games like related to lucid dreaming?
Well, I'm trying to think of that.
There are guys everywhere. This is not going well.
Time Bomb by Rancid on the album Out Come the Wolves from 1995. 4 years before everything went wrong.
I think we got them all. What do you guys think?
I think you got them all.
Oh, one more guy.
Throw a time bomb at him.
Also, look at all these fireworks going off in the background. So they just like kind of cut these like super cool slow motion deaths.
Yeah, look guys, I'm cool. This is why this guy dresses like me, okay?
Yeah.
Thanks, Beth.
Do you ever play Max Payne?
Yes, Max Payne's one of my favorite old games, and that totally like.
That was great. It was like, and also it was such a straightforward game, and even though like the bullet time was fairly, you know, basic, but I think that's what made it great because just it's just kind of like every gunfight in Max Payne was like, or maybe it's just because I was bad, but I felt like I was gonna die, and so I'd walk away from every fight like almost dead, which I think just added to the intensity.
Did you ever play that Matrix Reloaded game?
Yes, I loved that game too.
Reloaded. And you could hack into the DOS.
I remember that game like seeming super cool and like such a big deal when it came out, but then actually I never played it in the end. Was it actually good?
It was okay. It was a cool game. Like the Matrix powers that you got were pretty awesome. It was a little frustrating because everyone wanted to be Neo. And eventually they did come out with a Neo game, but I forget what it was called.
You were Naomi and some other guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like, it wasn't, there was a lot of rough edges in the game, but it had some like really cool functions and ways to use the powers. And I remember you could, there was a whole like hacking system, and if you hacked the thing right, you could then give yourself more powers in the game, which was like a really cool way of doing, I guess, cheat codes.
Right. And then the other cool thing about it was that it was like supposed to give you more insight into the story of Matrix Reloaded.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really loved those games, and yeah, like X was saying in the chat, you get like extra exclusive scenes that they filmed for the game.
Right.
It was like a really ambitious crossover.
Yeah, and in the movie, like Naomi and the other person just like goes off, and like we don't know what they do for the entire movie. But then with the video game, we know what they were doing during the events of the movie.
Like sometimes I give sort of mental points to something just based on like the ambition of it or like the goal, even if it wasn't executed, you know, in the best way possible. It's like I appreciate what they were trying to do.
Right. Well, that probably paved the way for games like this, you know, down the road.
Tonight marks a momentous occasion for years.
I was thinking the whole like, you know, fast forward, but just to see a little bit of what might happen. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like doing choose your own adventure, but like you get to read the first paragraph of like each option.
We do so accepting great responsibility.
So you see what it said? It says, you've just initiated a quantum ripple. Watch the next episode of the show to see the consequence of my action. We're not going to see it, but...
But you, like, fiddle with the computer.
Yeah.
But I am here to assure you that it is so much more than
just like what
but I love that they use the actors throughout.
It's kind of like what our parents' generation thinks about us, that, like, with our millennial entitlement, that we don't even want to watch the consequences of our actions. We just want it. Instant gratification with our likes and our, but sometimes the consequences are boring. You don't actually want them.
Are we ignoring consequences over here?
We are. And I think it says a lot about our generation.
Beth, I'm about to take the elevator. See Paul's still fond of his own voice?
Yeah, he's talking about his survival plan. Crowd's eating it up.
Do you guys have a go?
Oh! Hello all.
Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa.
Our chat just broke.
Just got super rated. What's happening here?
Bryan is rating us.
Oh, Bryan's rating us?
Hello, Bryan. How you doing?
Hi, Bryan.
We are playing Quantum Break right now. This is my guest, Matt, and my guest, Jared.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Thank you for subscribing.
And thanks for rating.
Oh, that's where everyone is. Hello, all. Thank you for the hosts and for the subscriptions. You guys are awesome. I'm gonna take a minute so I don't kill. Hello, all. We're gonna get right back into the game. Hello, Amelia. Thank you for rating as well.
Oh, Amelia rated too?
Yes, and Amelia is in this game. We've passed most of her sections, but I don't know. Maybe actually I don't know that. I haven't played this game before.
Oh, you have no idea what's coming up?
No.
Oh, so we're all in this together.
We're all in this together, and now everyone knows I've seen High School Musical. Oh, no.
Oh, did you miss him?
No, I guess they don't want me to deal with that right now.
It's like that's one level up.
Have you ever played a video game twice all the way through?
Yeah. Sometimes you have to. Guys, this is cool. Hello, all. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the cheers. Thank you for the subscriptions. I am Raagbot. This is Matt. This is Jared. I like to bring different guests on my show every time. And we like to play games and talk about the story in them. I'm a writer. And we're kind of playing through a story game right now that's really cool. Thank you for all the subscriptions. Thank you for everyone who's here.
Yeah, good to see everybody.
Yeah, we're playing Quantum Break, which is a pretty awesome story game.
What the hell is this?
And should we give a little context of what's happening right now in the game?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, let's see if I can do this.
Give us a recap.
All right, so evidently, this game is about
the
brother of a time travel scientist.
Correct.
Right? And his brother has been killed or something's happened to him, but he made this time machine. And this company called Monarch is trying to, like, seize control of the time machine. And that guy from Lost and that guy from Game of Thrones are the evil heads of this evil corporation.
Yes. Matt, you're doing a great job. Keep going.
Am I doing I got 100% so far? All right.
Thank you for the cheers, for the bits. Hello.
And so now we're playing as Sean Astin. He's the brother of that time travel scientist. And he's figuring out what the heck happened. and he has time travel superpowers to either stop time or go really fast or throw time bombs. And now he's sneaking into the facility of Monarch to stop a big presentation they're having right now, right?
Correct. Oh, but I'm trying to find a doctor. But I gotta find my way through it because the time is starting to break around me.
All units, target has been sighted. Be on high alert.
Alright, I need to deactivate the Cronin damper, which I think is over there. Guys, this is getting intense! How is Borderlands, guys? It's a pretty cool game. Tales of a Borderland is what they were playing.
That's what Bryan and Amelia and everyone was playing?
Thank you for the subscriptions. Welcome. Hey, Blue Owls. Hello!
The device drained my powers.
We refer to it as a chronon dampener.
Oh.
I feel like she said that like it was a pun. But I don't think it's a pun.
Okay, so now I gotta find this doctor.
Chronon.
Oh, that's just hurting me. Let's see if I can get this right. Everyone's just watching me get munched on by a door.
This looks like this could be a good haunted maze at Universal Studios right here.
Seeing the scale of that facility, I
like
started
a super spooky subterranean tech lab with doors that might eat you.
What was it all for?
Could be almost like a Half-Life kind of, like it's all clean and clinical.
So it's interesting. Hello.
Right.
Thank you for all the subscriptions. Thanks for everyone. You guys are fantastic.
This guy's like, what the hell is going on?
Thank you, June McGee, for dropping all those gift subs. Those are fantastic.
What's going on in the
Looks like I need to find another way inside.
chat?
You are a fantastic and frequent visitor.
Oh yeah, it does sound like a baby's crying in the distance.
Like he's just sneaking in with his chain gun. We're here, we're playing this game, we're finding out where this story leads. Whoa! They're building a mech!
Is that the Game of Thrones guy in there? What? Alright, this has got ridiculous. Why would this time machine company be also building something like that?
Look, sometimes you need a mech. Sometimes you want a mech, and sometimes no one will give you a mech, and when you get an opportunity, you take it.
If you're gonna be breaking the laws of physics, why not just break the laws of the country you're in?
Right. I don't know if you're hurting him, Raag. He seems pretty bulletproof.
You seem pretty bulletproof. I don't know, guys! I don't know what's happening!
Throw more time bombs.
He doesn't respond to my normal powers. That did not work!
Well, it's like a Magneto thing. It's kind of shielded from special.
Okay, so let's go through. What are all your time powers? Let's go through the list.
Yes. That's the weak spot.
And as
Alright, so I have to get around him.
Oh, that's it? You just have to sneak behind him? There's no special time power that you need to have?
Like the flamethrower. That guy, it's like the gas tank sometimes. Anyway, not a flamethrower, but
right, he's got some sort of like explosive pack on his back. Can you just imagine being in that big suit? Like, you probably can't breathe or see or anything.
I'm sure it's got
I killed him!
built-in oxygen and
Ooh, kick him in the butt.
Ow!
you don't kick your enemies. It's rude. You have to
Woo!
cover them.
Hi, everyone!
Oh, right.
We just killed a time juggernaut.
A time juggernaut?
A time juggernaut.
Wow.
Hi, I'm Raagbot. Welcome to my stream. Thank you everyone who's rated. Thank you for everyone who is here. I'm here with Jared, and I'm here with Matt, and we're playing this game. A great appreciation to all the raiders who have joined us.
I I think you need to change your name to Raag Time Juggernaut.
I am Raag the Time Juggernaut. I think we now know that now.
Yeah, it's time that you evolve from just a simple Raagbot.
I'm just like
to a
picturing
Raag
evolving
Time
like a
Juggernaut.
Pokemon. Like that's not how it works. But this is cool though.
So is there a reason that time is still standing still?
Yeah, we like set that up before we went in. But you know, now I ran out.
Oh, so everything was frozen, and the Time Juggernaut was also able to move within the frozen time. No?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Okay, I need to pick up a different gun because this thing. There we go.
Have they ever done time traveling with zombies?
Time travel zombies?
No, like I had this idea that it'd be really scary to have. No, sorry, I guess no, not time control. Time control. Teleportation zombies. That's the idea. Because
Well, sorry, I wanted to mention Jared here is a dream consultant. Why don't you explain a little bit about what that means, Jared?
Well, I guess what I do as a dream consultant is primarily teach people how to lucid dream. And a lucid dream is the ability to be consciously aware of a dream while in it. And once you're, obtained this awareness, you can interact and direct the dream, to your liking, kind of like in a video game. And so what I do is I talk to, either do one-on-one sessions or talk to groups or give talks about lucid dreaming and what it can do for you and how it can help you in your life.
And you also wrote a book about lucid dreaming.
And I wrote a book with two buddies of mine. The book is called A Field Guide to Lucid Dreaming, and it's written for anyone and everyone who wants to either reconnect with their dreams or have their first lucid dream.
For anyone who's ever dreamed of one day lucid dreaming.
If you've dreamed of lucid dreaming, you can make that dream a reality with A Field Guide to Lucid Dreaming.
Yeah, that's his book. Jared's an expert on the subject, so I highly recommend. Look at these guys just sitting there.
Yeah, they don't realize that a time juggernaut just exploded in front of them? I like how there's just like a bunch of people who are just regular workers and are completely
Yeah, they're just hanging out. They're trying to go about their day, Matt.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost as if you like worked at Facebook or something, and then suddenly like some really like explosive stuff started going down, and you didn't realize that the company you worked for was doing incredibly evil, weaponized things.
Look at this guy.
I feel like
look how casual he is. He is resting.
No, that's more than casual. That's
his hand.
That's a little office romance.
This is like a side story. They never really got to fully like dive
Actually,
into
funny story. The next episode is just about these two.
Right.
It's just 35 minutes.
We should just like run up and pants him and then run away.
Okay, let's be human and civil, Matt.
I mean, that's like... I think, honestly, if I had these time powers, that's the kind of stuff I would do, is I would avoid traffic and do pranks.
I would do nothing with it.
So what would you recommend to someone who doesn't recall their dreams at all?
Because... Oh, I was just saying I would use time travel abilities.
Whoa!
Wow. Oh man, that guy's gonna have a hurt nose. His binder's gonna like...
No! This guy's great! This is the new mascot of my stream.
Who is the actor they modeled that guy after?
I don't know.
Yeah, like...
Of course, thank you guys for being here. Thank you if you're leaving.
If I had the ability to control time, I wouldn't do it. You know, like when you might mess up?
Yeah,
Space-time continuum?
Like, right, it's just too dangerous of a sword to wield.
Like, you do one little thing, it's all of a
so,
sudden you don't exist anymore.
That's so responsible of you,
and
Jared.
you just want to get through, like, to your destination 20 minutes sooner. It's not working.
But then I feel like the movie version of this is that then some sort of situation would happen and you'd be tempted to finally break your one rule and use time travel.
That's like my dilemma.
Yeah, and then you'd be like, well, shoot, do I use it to like, save my dying friend or whatever, or do I don't break my rule?
It's like Ghostbusters. They cross a stream. Like, they know something terrible might happen. But that terrible thing might be the only thing
that could save the day. All right.
I need to pick up a Coron harness.
Okay, Jared. back to a question someone asked. What would you advise to someone who doesn't remember their dreams ever?
I would say that if you can't remember your dreams, a good way of increasing that dream recall is to do a couple things. You know, one, set an intention to reconnect with your dreams. So when you're going to sleep at night, tell yourself as you're
less than 24 hours away,
laying down that I will remember my dreams tonight. I will remember my dreams tonight, and just have that be the running thought as you fall asleep, and you're sort of sending a message to your mind. It's like, dreams are important. I want to remember them.
Thank you for the gift sub. Yeah, go on.
Another thing is, as soon as you wake up, keep start writing down your dreams. It's good to keep a little dream journal next to your bed, and anything you can remember, you should jot down. So even if you only remember seeing the color blue, write down, I'm dreaming of the color blue, and write in the present tense, because that helps jog.
Would it help if you remember the feeling you had, like of being anxious or scared? Or
that is another excellent thing, because sometimes we don't actually remember any visual cues because we sort of disconnected with our dreams, but often the emotions we felt in the dream travel with us out of the dream. So like Matt said that if you can't remember any visuals or sounds, just write how you're feeling. If you wake up and you're feeling anxious, write that down. And you'll find that the more you write down, the more you'll start to jog your memory of what occurred in your dreams.
Right, so the whole idea is that you're kind of training yourself to start remembering them better.
Party before it was
exactly.
Right, so it's like a training thing.
And we all know of what we intend to do becomes a priority in our mind. So, if it's Friday and we know we got to take out the trash in the morning, we take it out. We've set that intention. We've written it down. Same thing with remembering your dreams. If you want to remember your dreams, put the intention forward to do so.
How do I get into this middle room?
Time travel to the point when they were constructing it, but they hadn't installed the glass yet.
Yeah, right. I mean, is this glass that's blocking us from getting in there?
Maybe it's over here. Maybe I have to get into here. Yeah, I just screwed that up. There we go.
Those chomping doors. It's a great song. I love it. It's Time Warp.
Time Warp. From
Rocky Horror.
Rocky Horror, yeah.
That's such a great song. I really hope one day there's a good action scene with that song playing. I feel like.
Should we do that now? Should we just choreograph an action scene?
Yeah.
Thank you all for joining us. Twitch.tv/Raagbot, where we have important discussions about relevant issues like time warp action scenes, and where we discuss the story of relevant games along with guests. That's what we do here. So if you've never been around here before, if you're new, we do a lot of cool stuff.
Sounds like the way out of this place.
Been playing a lot of interesting games lately, so I really hope you check out my channel and you spend some time hanging around. Ow!
Oh, hey, that's the first time you've died this whole time.
I just got killed by a door. I got killed by a sliding door.
I mean, that was a really scary sliding door.
Yeah, I mean...
That's why, mess around with time.
Yeah, I mean, we were commenting earlier that, like, this seems like, you know how Universal Studios has, like haunted mazes and stuff during Halloween time? Like, this seems like it would be a great haunted maze. And those doors, super scary.
Yeah. I want to name that door. Look, we get killed by inanimate objects here at twitch.tv/Raagbot. So what's the name of our door that kills it? It's Cerebus. The door is named Cerebus.
Where'd you come up with that?
The three-headed dog that guards the gate of time.
Oh, gotcha. That works. I like it. Cerebus, the really intense sliding door.
These are some insane lyrics. I'm still on the Time Warp.
You look up the Time Warp.
Sounds like
lyrics.
This is great.
Oh, here we go. Your nemesis, the door. Oh, you made it.
All I had to do was
keep control. I remember doing the Time Warp. Drinking those moments when the blackness is capitalized would hit me.
Whoa!
No.
Where's your health? I don't even know what your health is. Am I missing that?
It might be one of those things where like it's just a shield sort of thing. Like it goes that if you get hit too many times in a short period of time, you just kind of die. But then it recharges. Could be wrong.
Guys, this is. What do you guys think of the action in this game? This guy's really good at this stuff.
Well, it's because you're so good at this stuff.
He's you.
Woo! That's what we're gonna do here. We're gonna woo.
Alarm's not gonna make my life any easier.
I think you should shoot that thing that looks like a bomb. Any good comments?
Hello, Shanlin. Thank you guys, all of you who are hanging. Oh!
I've got a question here. So, like, if we all went to sleep tonight, would this, what we're doing now, would there be some element of that in our dreams? Or even if we don't remember them, like, does it still play out in our dream to some extent? Is that true that you, like, kind of recycle through what happened to you in the day?
Sometimes. Sometimes, you know, especially if you experience something very powerful, emotionally powerful, or stimulating. You know, seeing a horror movie or playing a video game.
Well, I can tell you this is definitely stimulating, Rob.
What? Look, guys, things need to die, and we're killing them.
And you're wooing.
Woo!
You're definitely gonna dream about this later tonight.
Welcome to twitch.tv/Raagbot.
Okay.
I dream of, like, if I'm, like, really into a game.
Wait, hold on, Rob, can you go back real fast? Hold on. Can we just comment on, like, look at all this pizza? Like, that's a ridiculously large stack of pizza.
Who ate all this pizza?
and there's one Chinese food container.
Who ate all the pizza?
Also, that's a small, large pizza.
Right. Does someone else want to give this a go? Who's got the game springers? Okay.
All right.
You might die a few times, but it'll be fine.
Can you tell me how I do this?
Yeah. So X is interact with things.
Okay.
Y is usually a time power. It's also time. Oh.
All right. So now how do I? How do I shoot? How did you wait, or did you do that?
So left trigger is aim, and right trigger is shoot. You did great. I felt good about that. How'd you guys feel?
Listen, that was my first 5 seconds of playing this game.
I know, right?
Without knowing any of the controls.
I remember when I used to play, like, single-player games with my brothers, there'd be, like, rules, like, if you die within the first 2 minutes of your turn, you get
You ate all the pizza?
But
Agony?
if you don't die...
Okay, so
if you make it past that.
How do I slow down time? It's Y.
So Y.
This is the aim, and then this
Y
is
slows is vision, right? B. You can hold B to shoot a time bomb, or B is actually it builds a shield around you.
A B starts to creates a shield around me.
Yeah.
All right, how do I run faster?
Hold LB. The first.
Left
bumper.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, hold RB to shoot a time bomb.
Okay, and where do I go?
Press Y to time vision. You probably want to aim towards that. Oh, we haven't gone into the thing yet. You haven't turned off the alarm. So you have to go to the corner.
Okay.
Beth, I got that device for you, but Dr. Amaril's at the party.
Alright.
Yeah, I just spotted her. Want to be my date?
Ooh.
Well, hello.
Oh, we're back in the pizza room.
Pizza!
I'll make my way there.
Serene's finished his speech and he knows you're loose. He's headed your way.
Alright, Serene's coming for us.
I'll keep him occupied, but switch the monarch frequency to make sure you stay out of his crosshairs.
How do I do this again?
Beth, I've got company. I'll see you at the party. Great.
Oh. Hey, this is actually putting me in the mood.
The mood for what, Matt?
For time bombing.
Hey. Alright, turn around. There's a lot of guys.
I need to, like, hide behind something now.
Yeah, of course.
Matt's doing great. Everyone cheers for Matt.
Ah! Well, hold on, let me... Oh! What was I supposed to do in that situation?
You're not trying to melee these guys. You've got to kill them
I was trying to kill them.
How do we feel? Jared, do you need to take a crack at this?
Alright.
This is a good sequence to watch you guys fail. I like it.
So
I like where this is going.
Time bomb, time run.
I honestly forgot all of the controls.
Is there any... That's... Oh, shield.
Okay, so we're back to now you have to go shut off the alarm in the pizza room again.
Oh.
Whenever you're ready. Get ready, get used to the controls, and then go into the room.
Where's the pizza room?
Behind you. I appreciate all Jason's clips. Thank you.
Beth, I got that device for you, but Dr. Amaral's at the party.
Yeah, I just spotted her. Wanna be my date?
Yeah, these... I'm really...
Yeah,
like,
save
this
me
is
that
not a
cocktail
good
lead.
pizza place
I'll
because
make my way
the coffee maker is about the same
finish
size
the
as the
speech,
box,
any
and
of
that
those
is... That's like a
He's headed your way.
medium-sized pizza. That's not
Are you
large.
suggesting
Yeah.
that they didn't properly scale things?
These look like it looks like a personal pizza.
Yeah.
Out of his crosshairs.
All right, here we go. Let's see if you can kill people.
Is there a duck button?
Oh, you don't need to go into slow-mo to do this?
Slow-mo, why?
I can't remember. Oh my god.
I told you, I'm scared of messing with time. I don't want to see still.
You're not touching this guy.
Hey, LB or RB, the right trigger, and then you aim it at something, and you hold it down. It's a charge blow timer.
So
The first right button, aim it somewhere, and then hold it down.
Oh, okay.
And that throws a time bomb.
See?
Oh, that was kind of
Later,
cool.
Alligator.
So that'll be a good way to kill like the big guy.
Is there a reload button?
I've been trying to figure out this whole prep school blues thing. I have been trying to piece it together that Bryan was in it, and then this Chris Connor wrote it, and anyways, I will figure this out. I will figure it out.
Wait, are you talking about what I think you're talking about?
They're huge fans of Prep School Blues. Have you seen this?
Shotgun.
I remember seeing pictures about it. I don't know if I've ever actually seen it.
Okay, so apparently, because obviously the show, he's more popular now.
Right.
The show has been unearthed by all the people who follow
And
Bryan.
now everyone's watching Prep School Blues.
Well, specifically, a lot of people in my chat want me to watch Prep School Blues and analyze it.
I think that's a great idea.
I could
That's
see
such
the
a good
mansion
idea.
where it was. I had to find a way to get there.
Can I jump?
Maybe you can do that little warpy thing to, yeah.
I'd just like to state, I'll be completely honest about this. I had no idea Bryan was in this when you guys first started making me look at this. Like, I just assumed it was a thing, and then I'm like, oh, Bryan's in it. That makes sense why we're talking about it.
Well, the thing is that back at NYU, Bryan was like the actor who was in everything.
Yeah.
There's there's possibly hundreds of projects that Bryan was in.
Yeah, a lot have been destroyed.
So there's a lot that could be unearthed. Oh, you jumped.
Yeah, all this time stuff is
I could see the
making
energy
me
field
forget
of
that
another
we have
monarch
just
clone.
natural abilities that are pretty cool. Like,
But see, it's like when you have superpowers, like you just want to use that all the time. You don't want to go back to just doing normal person stuff.
it's like I got a free thing of Spotify Premium, and I pay for it monthly because I can't go back.
You better be careful.
That's why another reason why not to use.
It's a good analogy.
Powers. Oh, are we frozen? Wait.
All right,
some guys are frozen, some guys are not.
Oh yeah, why is that, Raag?
I don't know. It's some weird quirk about the time travel thing.
Shut that machine off.
Woo!
Dude. Man, now I feel really bad because I was super shitty and you're like really good.
This is why shotguns, like, it feels good, like a little extra rumble in my hand, but it just does nothing like that. But I just only want to use the shotgun.
You should use this guy as a human shield. So how are you slowing down time? What do you use to do that?
This is just the game.
Oh, the game's just doing that for you.
We're in a time bubble. This game is called Quantum Break. I wonder how quantum physicists feel about it.
Well, they actually consulted a lot of them.
Oh, that's good, because I've heard from a quantum physicist said he's tired of the word quantum being used for anything that's like a little odd or different.
Well, quantum mechanics is where quantum comes from. And quantum mechanics is on the opposite scale of the rest of macrophysics, because quantum is all about the study of the very small. And so the whole point of the greatest mysteries in science right now are that our understanding of the very big physical world has certain laws, and then the quantum world has certain laws, and for some reason they don't make sense together. And that is the biggest question in science today. It's called the grand unifying theory. What theory can we create that actually links quantum mechanics with the rest of the physical world?
That's interesting. So there's like a gap between the two areas of science.
Yeah, I mean, when we look at atoms and we look at the tiny mechanics of quarks and superstring theory, there's a lot of really interesting things that go down there. But then when we look at the physical world, there's very different things. Like electrons can be two places at once. There's all sorts of different weird rules that regulate the very small. And so our big theory that people are trying to create is what links those two together. And that is how all of my chat left.
I'm sure the people in the chat room are the kind of folks who are interested in quantum theory and mechanics and physics and breaks.
Thank you all. We just hit
Especially
4,100
breaks.
followers, so I appreciate you guys getting me to that next
Oh,
point.
it's just already.
Where are you trying to go now?
Okay, press the time, the Y button. The Y button gives you, like, press Y. That's your time vision. Oh, all our time powers are gone. Alright, so go to the right. Look at that sky for a second, though.
Is that the time bubble we're in?
Now we're just in the upside down. So I go, no, I just came from down there, but...
Thank you for the cooperation, Ronif.
Does anyone know where to go?
It would have been embarrassing if he's just like, everything Raag says is false.
Okay, so you come out of there.
Try going down the stairs. Where are down those stairs? That's where we came from?
Yeah, but
there's nothing down there.
Oh, I did jump down. Someone must have played this game before. Know what to do. Maybe this like tower thing is what I'm.
Yeah, do you have to shut down something? Is there an objective like page we can go look at?
That's a good question.
Nope.
Or well, there is always.
Lesson 1, Raag does love to kill. What are you doing?
We're trying to figure out what we're supposed to be doing. We don't know.
Got it.
Maybe. Oh, here. Maybe go into that door.
Alright, here. Let me rip. I'll find it. Fresh eyes. This is what happens when you don't have your normal time power.
Another example of you become dependent on something.
Yeah, I know. It's
like how many people?
We don't have
watch
Spotify Premium anymore. Now it's like, oh my god, everything suffers so much.
A better example is Google Maps. Like, how many of you keep a map in your car? Show of hands. Because
a virtual show of hands.
What happens when the big collapse goes down and you no longer have internet? How are you gonna get to your friend's house?
Yeah.
Actually, you probably know where your friend. How are you gonna get to your date's house? And it's a first date.
Well,
does anyone here know where I'm supposed to be going?
Google, if some catastrophe happened where Google Maps crashed, I don't think we'd be worrying about getting to your date's house.
The end of the world.
I am a terrible driver.
Oh, maybe that. Oh, that's just him.
So there's nothing that we see that you can like touch.
Is there something on the roof of that little trailer?
Well, it says checkpoint there. Maybe that.
Well, I think this is a checkpoint. Oh, I think we have to like break this shield thing or disable
That's
it.
what I was thinking. Really?
Oh, hey!
Look at what you guys did.
Yeah. Now we're talking.
Alright, you gotta get them. But now you got a time pack.
Is that another quantum juggernaut? Time juggernaut?
No, he's got less armor than the other guy.
Woo!
Wow.
You were
I
headed
was
for
definitely
the
going to be
party.
dreaming about this tonight.
What was your plan?
I needed to get to Dr. Amaral.
I
before
first
the
got into
stutter
lucid
monarch
dreaming
found out I was coming.
because I was talking with my cousin and playing lots of video games, and I wanted to practice playing video games in my dreams and get better at them. So I that was my introduction.
So
into
you're
lucid
like,
dreaming.
I have the perfect solution. I'm going to start lucid dreaming.
There's gotta be a way to get
Pretty
past
much.
that gate.
Well, my cousin suggested it, but yeah, at that teenage age, lots of life is composed of. Does he have teleportation powers too? Did he just like mind move that?
Well, so he's able to rewind to when the car was.
Oh.
He's around. Oh.
That's right.
That's super logical. So, but he can't move it all the way out of the fence? Oh, I see. You're trying to jump on top of it.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm supposed to do. Welcome to Platforming 101 with Raagbot. Okay, so my question is, have you ever tried to get really good at something in your dreams? Like, have you ever used it to quantifiably work on a skill?
Yes, not in the sense of like I need to become better at like math or something, but I've used it a lot for creativity, for trying out new ideas, or we all are in the film content creating world, and I've used it to sort of test out different story ideas or visualize stuff. And then also have used it to get better at things not necessarily at such as skills, but stuff like speaking in front of a audience of people, or getting over certain anxieties, or fears, and stuff like that. If you're terrified of dogs, let's say, and you want to overcome that. You can dream basically up of a dog and get more comfortable with it in a safe space.
The world was falling apart, but the wine and cheese crowd
It's
was
really
doing
interesting.
a little goddamn
Well, that's cool. Well, Jared is definitely going to come back on here sometime soon, where we'll play some sort of dream-themed game, if you're wondering why I asked that question once on Twitter. And we'll talk more about dreaming. Dreaming is very interesting. Although this is a pretty dreamy game right now.
This is kind of dreamy. And one of the things with lucid dreaming that makes it such a fascinating practice is, when you first become lucid, you don't automatically have, these sort of godlike abilities.
Mm.
Sometimes you actually have to learn it. Like, you might not be able to fly because you don't actually know what it feels to fly. What it feels like to fly. So in the dream, you might want to try, like, flapping your arms to learn how to fly, or being like a Superman. And in the same way with, time travel, you might have to work a little bit at it to be able to time travel in your dream, but it is a sort of activity you can do.
What skill did you learn to get better at?
No idea.
for the
Shooting
secret?
at half a Paul's little amusement park.
Yeah, Monarch.
Sure, I guess teleporting. That's one.
Like you start teleporting in your dream?
Well, I don't think we'd do much good
like
with the next part anyway.
go imagine a specific place and go into that.
Okay.
Right.
And
Dr.
essentially
Amaral
try to
somewhere
appear
inside the
there
mansion.
and
Let's go grab her.
dictate what might
Better
be
lock
there.
it.
You're waiting for it. If I wanted to see a friend in a certain location, Yeah, when I
What's our
first
plan
started
once we
this game,
grab her?
I might get to the location, but the friend's
Boat
not
dock
there.
right outside
Or I
the
might end
mansion.
up at a different location,
Okay, we can make that
but the
work.
friend is there.
Right.
So it's, you know, it's exercising the components of your brain to basically achieve what you want to achieve.
Right. That's pretty cool.
Well, yeah, real quick, because people have been asking who calling up the chat. The number one rule, and I'm going to get this because I read your website. The number one rule Jared has, the first rule he says, is you try to find a commonality in your world and that you experience in your dream often, right?
Yeah,
Drone.
yeah, there's different ways to kind of stabilize a lucid dream or become lucid.
Jack,
You know,
Dr.
one of the
Emerald's
things
in there.
is
You need to get
you
her
know,
out before
coming
time
up with
gets back.
dream signs. So if you constantly dream of this one, you know, piece of artwork that's in your house, but in the real world, you know, it's at your office or something.
We shouldn't
You know,
wait.
every time you see
Let's go get Dr.
that piece of artwork, ask the question, oh, am I dreaming? And, you know, when you show up at work and you're in the waking world, you might be like, oh, wait, I'm not dreaming. But eventually, that object will
Jack,
appear in your
get a movie
dreams,
before time
especially if
gets
it's
back
one
in
that
the bedroom,
appears
just
frequently,
paste.
and you'll have trained yourself to ask the question, am I dreaming, when you see it, and, you know, hopefully you'll then be like, wait a second, I am in a dream, and all of a sudden, you're lucid.
Whoa.
You.
So we rescued this person.
You're here to kill me.
James?
No!
Oh, Jack
Coming with
Joyce.
us. We need your expertise.
No.
This would be an interesting game if it was James Joyce, the writer.
Traveling through time.
Yeah.
Taking down the corporation.
Yeah, she's right to be afraid of us, but we're the good guys, ma'am.
Would all of you out there play a video game if you were playing as your favorite literary author?
Like you could play J.K. Rowling.
Play J.K. Rowling?
And a video game version of writing Harry Potter.
Yeah, and you get the powers of that person are powers of like that they had, that their characters had. And J.K. Rowling, like she could do, you know, witchy stuff. You know. Mary Shelley could take all the dead
There's a
bodies
sniper.
created and like put them into a singular
That's actually a pretty cool idea. That would be a fun video game.
And the Melville would just have a giant
Woo!
whale falling.
Yeah, he'd be a great sailor.
You get everyone drunk, and then you wouldn't have to worry about killing.
Go look for him.
Way too much firepower around. These assholes are gonna sink us if you don't take care of themselves.
Whoa!
That's a good way to throw. Like jump up in the air and
Oh!
come down.
I died.
Because I could see, you know, you're basically using every muscle in your body plus gravity. You're up.
No, I think I'm really bad at this game, so I feel like I need to do
Jared,
this.
go for it. I'll hang out with the chat. How's everyone doing? Thank you for being here and joining us for this weird, trippy quantum break slash dream slash a lot of things.
Slash viewing session.
Okay, I swear, everyone picks up this game and gets it more naturally than me. And I don't understand what it is. Anyone who games. I don't know why I'm so bad at this.
The only reason I'm good is I just spent my youth lucid dreaming about how to be good at video games.
He did make that a point.
That's a secret.
Firepower around. These assholes are gonna sink us if you don't take care of them.
I'm guessing I can't.
Leave it to me.
There must be a way to like run up. Yeah, you're almost there.
Yeah, my tip to you would be pick up a few of these guys before.
Wait.
You know, there is a similarity to lucid dreaming.
Yeah,
you
definitely.
are able to like kind of stop and manipulate it really strangely.
Did that guy have like a cape? Do not. Woo!
Like you get them all.
So
how?
When do these cool little slow motion deaths happen? Is this like it always happens when you kill that guy, or like did you actually just kill this guy in a super cool way? Do you know what triggers it, Raag?
No. Thank you for being fast, X Matrix, for stopping the terrible things that were getting in the chat.
Oh, what was that?
You're just getting someone using some foul words.
Oh.
Like some words that are not acceptable.
Multi-light machine gun.
Have you ever lucid dreamed, Raag?
Yes, I actually used to do it a lot when I was really young.
Oh.
Probably when I was playing a lot more video games. But I had watched something about it, and then all of a sudden I started doing it. I would just be in dreams. But like honestly, I don't know what it means. But like I stopped dreaming as lucidly as I used to. Like I just stopped dreaming as much as I used to. When I was younger, I used to dream really big worlds, and like have lots of things. And then you would train yourself to be like, hey, I want to go into the next room. And I want to see this.
You're clear.
And you would try to like get that to work. And then I was able to do it a lot.
Just go. We went to all this trouble to grab her. Beth.
But then I just haven't. I honestly don't remember dreams like this.
My plan was simple.
That's interesting. So how old were you when you were lucid
Like
dreaming?
way through anything Mark could throw
What?
at me.
How old were you when you were lucid
Drop me
dreaming?
back to the swimming pool.
Probably like 12 or something.
Your mind was just simpler at the time, and you were just more open to having those experiences.
I probably had a lot less damage to my overall self.
I think there's also a situation where we're just much more willing to accept stuff and let our imagination run wild. And when we're the older we get,
Look at you pushing around that chair.
we get more responsibilities and kind of
Thank you, Rona, for being around. I appreciate it.
are more aware of the constraints.
Well, I remember the times that I've had lucid dreams have always been during naps in the middle of the day.
Oh, naps are a great way for to have a lucid dream because naps are very frequently comprised completely of REM sleep. And REM is where most dreams happen, and therefore when you're napping, you can go almost directly into the dream world.
So it's because your mind is more actively working while you take a nap in the middle of the day?
In a way, it's more. It's just the stage of sleep, and usually you need to take a nap because you didn't get enough REM sleep the night before.
I also don't sleep a lot, so that probably has to do with statistically my dreams getting.
You don't sleep a lot?
No, I'm like I'm a 5 hour.
Whoa, really? That's like a superpower.
Yeah, I mean if I can get 6, that's great. But I'm definitely.
You're good after 5.
I push it a lot.
Yeah, I wish I could be fine with less than 8 hours of sleep, but
Oh really? You're an 8 hour?
yeah.
My ideal is 6, but I wish I could make it on 5 as well. Which I can do about like 3 days of 5 hours, and then I need to.
That's too much.
With Beth and Dr. Amor all clear, it was time for me to get gone.
Okay, find keys for a getaway car.
It's like clockwork every single game. As I run towards it. It better explode.
Well, you're. Oh, there you go.
I like in Uncharted, you can grab the gas canisters and throw them up in the air, and then shoot him in midair and make fireworks. Because it very rarely does it feel like actually hurt someone. Am I going the right? Oh yeah.
You need to find car keys, it said.
Car keys in like this world, like.
So I guess they evacuated the party.
Or you killed everyone.
Well, no, because you're not killing all the regular people who are just innocent and wearing suits and like have no idea that this is happening.
Hello, Lurk. Garth Varkarian, I appreciate your lurking.
Car keys.
What's the lurk all about? Someone's just watching, not saying anything?
Lurk is a term that indicates that they don't like me enough to actually participate. No, I'm kidding. It just means that they're busy and they're working, you know, they're lurking. They're not participating because it takes more mental energy to participate. I'm a master lurker. I lurk all over the place.
They're just shy. Can I just jump over here? So, Matt, you were paying attention. I need car keys.
Yeah, it said it says you need to get car keys for a getaway car. I don't know what that getaway car is, but.
Okay.
I think that's a good start, though.
Valley.
Oh, here, car keys.
He's drawing.
Beloved by Carthy.
Oh boy, which car keys?
I have a feeling they're going to choose for you.
Which one's the Maserati? Oh, he picked a fancy car for sure. That beige one that hopefully.
So we're escaping now. Did we do everything we have to do at this mansion?
We just completed the act.
I haven't become my own grandpa yet, so.
So what did we accomplish?
We made it into the party.
Okay.
We kidnapped the doctor.
Oh, we did?
And then we gave him to Beth to get her out of there.
Oh.
And
Give
then
the doctor to Beth.
we managed to get out.
Gotcha.
Actually, don't leave that up too long. Because the music will get us in trouble. So, we'll pause at a second, because there's as soon as it lets me.
We don't want to see the consequences of our actions.
Growing inside me. I've been fighting it for 6 hard years.
So, does that guy ever play a good guy in anything?
Dr. Amaral was developing a cure for the Cronon syndrome.
What is that actor's name? Because I don't
She was the only one who could administer the treatments that kept my sickness at
He was
bay.
kind of the good guy in The Wire.
He was in The Wire?
Jack.
Yeah, he had a good
Yeah.
3-season arc in The Wire. He was great in The Wire. Tommy Carcetti.
That's the actor's name?
No, that's
his name in The Wire.
How the fuck did this happen, Morgan? I always forget his name.
How is it possible they managed
Oh
to
no,
take
now
her?
they're fighting.
This is your illness talking. I'm on your side.
Aidan Gillen. Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right.
He was in. No, that was.
He's in the beginning of Dark Knight Rises. On the plane, and Bane kills him.
Sophia, there's no chance of a cure.
We did all we could. But there are
he's
forces
in-
within Monarch working against
He's in the
you. When I
Maze
believe
Runner
purpose
series,
just
but
a
he
different
plays a
use.
similar
It
evil,
wasn't
like corporate guy doing sci-fi stuff.
Sir? We've recovered Dr. Amaral's laptop. We have it set up over there if you want to take a look.
I'll be right there.
Sing Street. Wait, who is he in Sing Street?
Oh, is he the dad in Sing Street?
All right, so we'll talk for a second as we hang out. Let's go a little full screen and let's chat about what we just experienced in that app.
Yeah. Ooh. Also, I'm getting a little dizzy from all this. Do you mind if I turn this off for a second?
Yeah, if you need to.
There you go.
Woo, Matt, we're breaking you.
Yeah, you are quantum breaking me.
You
There was a lot
quantum
of
break
intense
it, you
stuff that was
buy it.
happening. So we had why did we have to kidnap that doctor?
Because we're learning about, we're going to use her to kind of stabilize the time thing.
Okay, so basically to figure out what the hell is happening with our time bombs and our time stopping and everything.
What does the whiteboard say? Yeah, it's not too bold. So it says, "So I love you, but I think maybe we should take a quantum break." That's JJ.
Oh.
would that be like an open relationship because you were both in the relationship and out of a relationship at the same time?
I don't know. There's not a scientific consensus on what the rules are.
Or maybe you could decide to go back in time to a time without the break if you feel like it.
It's like, you know, the honeymoon period of dating where they're like all lovey-dovey. Like, you can just keep traveling back to that. What if you could just time travel your emotions? Like, certain things, like my birthdays when I was younger, I felt a lot more joy than I do now. I wish, like, I could change nothing, but just on my birthday, time travel the emotions from my younger self to my older self.
That sounds like a Black Mirror premise. Yeah. You know, where it probably is like really dangerous to do that, because then you would just like be like feeling that intense happiness too much, and then if you go off it, it's like, you know, you go to the other extreme too much. You know, it's like doing heroin or something.
Yeah, we should have messed with time.
Yeah, that sounds really dangerous.
It's being very loud. Yeah, so it's a very
Oh my god, that's pretty creepy.
Hi James, welcome.
Hey everybody.
We're talking to them. We're playing Quantum Break right now. Guys, this is James.
Oh, dude, when I only saw the top of your head, I thought you were a girl.
Wow.
I mean, it's not anything against you. It's just you have lovely hair, and I know because I have lovely hair too.
Huh.
Right.
James, you know Jared, right?
Well,
yeah.
How's it going?
I love how the chat or the stream didn't get to see that, but you literally just lurked in the window here for
I do that
for a few minutes before we noticed you, and then just like very like coolly walked in.
James uses my door a lot, and it worries me because I'm just like afraid I'll wake up one night and he'll just be there.
Crept into your room.
Well, I keep it locked.
You haven't woken up yet.
Yeah, I guess. Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
I think you're gonna lucid dream about this later.
Woo! We've been doing a lot of woos today. We've been
How was the game?
Good. We did another act. We're about to dive in for some more, but
yeah, I was the MVP of this act, I would say.
Jared's really good at it. He can just pick up the controller and make people die.
Dope.
I'm sitting there trying to navigate things.
Did you play it all?
Yes, I played a little bit, and it was so good I didn't want to embarrass the rest of them, so I stopped.
Fair enough. I take it he sucks.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah, I'm a noob when it comes to the time traveling.
Yeah.
And also just knowing what all
I didn't even play last week.
James refused to play. Yeah,
I just said I'm ordering pizza. You guys play.
There was a lot of pizza. There was a lot of pizza in this last act.
Yeah, if you would like to see James play this game, you saw him on the last time. But you're welcome to hang out.
Oh, you played the last stream of this.
Yeah, I started the game.
Well, James and I are writing partners, and we're writing a TV pilot that has a lot of similarities. Not similarities, but it's a time travel concept. And we just finished our drafts of it. It's being circulated.
We made the disclaimer before we started playing that we didn't steal the idea.
Yeah. Matt's good proof that I didn't steal the idea, because I pitched that to him years ago.
Right.
Is yours is it like when the time travel happens, two timelines break off, or are we on a single timeline? Like
we break all the rules.
There
are no rules.
But you just go back in time, right? That's it.
Yeah.
Essentially, yes.
Yeah. Essentially, but season 2.
Oh. Well, hello all. How's everyone doing?
I'm keeping the sunglasses on, by the way, just in case anybody's wondering if they're coming off. They don't care.
We don't even know if you really have eyes.
So it was cool. But we're gonna we are starting to lose a little bit of story. So I was assured when I started this game that we should be able to skip the videos and be okay. We're definitely treading a little bit of the territory there.
Well, do you know what story we haven't seen, what we're missing?
No, I mean, I think that we left him getting interrogated, and then he was released, and then he had to invade the party. So I guess we get it, and we'll continue to do that. But it's interesting.
Yeah, I guess how much story have we really missed out on? And I mean, I feel like I get it. What's going on?
This is what we're gonna do instead. We're gonna reenact what we think happens.
Okay.
Using that.
Using me?
Yeah, just using you.
Okay, so I have to fill in the blanks between when he was captured and all those guns were on him, and then to the point where he started breaking into the mansion party. Like, what happened in between those 2 points? Is that what I'm doing?
Is this going to be like a team building exercise where Matt can't like move at all, but we can choose what his hands
That's what I was
do?
thinking more. Like, I was thinking like someone has to be behind him and be his arms, and we'll just set out a table of like various different props. And then you'll just like be slamming food into Matt's face. That's usually how it works, right?
Well, I think we can do a version of this. James is already well positioned to be my arms.
Yeah.
And I can explain what I think the gap of the story is while he's my arms. Now here, come on, let's do this the right way.
Oh, you mean like this?
Yeah. Okay. How we get this look good?
Okay. Let me get up in you. On you.
Wait,
Okay.
You have to hide your hands. You're not like a four-armed guy. We're not
Oh,
playing.
right. There we go. That's the move. All right, so.
There's just a pair of dangling feet way in the background. My favorite part about this, though, is James hasn't taken the sunglasses off. So they're just, like, pushed up against his face.
There is no James.
Yeah, it's just me, Raag.
Yeah, I don't know. Who's James? I don't know James.
I'm lying on your bed. I've got really long legs, dangling feet, and I've got these crazy arms. So, I think that the story... Alright, so basically, when we last saw the main character, Sean Astin, whatever his name is,
yeah,
he had all these guns on him, and Game of Thrones guy made the decision that he was not going to care about their friendship and was just going to like plow forward with the evil company. And so Sean had a revelation there where he's like, wow, this guy is not my bro. And he got so mad, he unleashed this like secret like Hulk time travel explosion that he didn't know he had the power to do, and it like blew off all of the guards around him. And that's how he was able to escape. He then went home and was like, wow, how did I like acquire this crazy Super Hulk time bomb move? This is nuts. And then his friend, the girl he was talking to during that last mission, called him because she's like a mole at the evil corporation. And she's like, listen, you don't have time to think about this anymore. There's a mansion party going on right now. And in this mansion party, they are going to do a demonstration of this evil time machine thing that they're making, and it's going to be really bad news.
Okay, well, yeah, that was pretty good. I like what you guys did. Yeah, you should let James go.
All right, our arms can take a break now. So how'd I do? Was I pretty accurate?
I have no idea.
Oh, you have no idea? You guys do not know the actual
bought
story.
it. I thought that was actually the story.
I think that's pretty close.
Yeah, it was good.
Like,
by the way, James, JJ, and I recently bartended a party at your house, Matt.
I actually just met up with somebody who I met at your party, Kaylin. I just
Who?
had lunch with Kaylin.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Cool dude. Anyway,
yeah.
You guys continue your stuff.
Yeah, you guys did a great job. You know, James basically was the bartending mastermind.
James is bartending
and knew
before.
knew how to make all those drinks, and you and JJ stepped in to execute.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he was kind of like the girl that was talking you through the mission. He was like that in your bartending experience.
Yeah, he was.
Talked you through the experience.
He's pretty much always that person. He's pretty much just always over my shoulder whispering things in.
Yeah, and it seems like even when you're sleeping, he sneaks in and does some of that too.
Well, this is going to get really uncomfortable if I keep thinking about how violated my space and my surroundings have been. So we're going to play more of this game.
You're really letting everyone into your bedroom here, Raag.
Yeah. How do you feel about that?
Wait, these are bad. They got weird static.
I have weird static on my headphones.
Well, everyone's going to have static at the moment because there's been no sound.
Oh.
It will come back once now we'll be back. Okay, we're going to switch to gameplay. And thank you for those who are being here. If you have to go, you guys have to sleep. That's great. We're going to keep going. Resume game.
Maybe they're going to sleep to lucid dream.
Actually, yeah. If
have
you're
fun
going
lucid
to
dreaming.
Lucid dreaming, go to sleep. But if not, you should stay.
Have you ever streamed yourself just sleeping?
Not purposefully. I would hope that if my audience witnessed my camera being on overnight, they would let me know.
Except, what if you had, the sound off? There would be no way for them to alert you.
Correct. It would be pretty alarming.
Yeah.
Sophia's figures.
I think that
Seems
could
like
be
the
an
pressure
interesting
is
stream.
escalating a lot faster
Do you
than
talk in your sleep?
anticipated.
Sometimes.
You know the future.
Sometimes I snore, sometimes I talk.
Mm-hmm. Is talking in your sleep an indication that you might be having an intense dream, or could possibly start lucid dreaming?
Why?
Is there any correlation there?
I don't know if it's necessarily a correlation between like an intense dream. I think because usually when you are asleep, you essentially go into a state of paralysis, except for your eyes, which is why we have rapid eye movement. Your eyes can move, and then your diaphragm moves, so you can keep breathing. So if you're talking, it might actually just be a function of the paralytic effect, if that's the real word, paralytic, is not as intense, so you're kind of acting out your dream, but just to a very minor degree.
Oh, so when you're talking in your sleep, you are, you're dreaming no matter what, right? Like anytime anyone ever sleeps, they are dreaming.
Well, not every moment you're asleep, you're dreaming. Most of your...
Let him go see his laptop.
Oh, we're the bad guy again.
Yeah, what do you guys think? Should we watch any of this episode, or should we just go through it again?
So this is now like, oh man, he just got away from the mansion party.
Yeah.
Like, let's...
Somebody close.
Find out what he did.
Sophia Amaral. I could only trust one of them.
Hold to show Amaral. Alright, let's see the remotes.
I want him, Brad. Immediately. So I have some information about Martin Hatch. Martin had been my closest advisor for years. I began to wonder if that had been a mistake.
So, Game of Thrones guy thinks that Lost guy betrayed him?
Yeah.
She's always been more.
You're great at using names when they're written on the screen in the subtitles. Right in front of you.
Okay, so Jack is the bad guy.
Thank you, Auntie Leo, for
No,
being here.
Serene's the bad guy.
Agni Leo.
Loyalty doesn't run any deeper.
You're always welcome over here at twitch.tv/Raagbot.
Alright, Emerald. Let's go fix the time machine.
I said I'll try.
Evidence was mounting against Sophia. I couldn't simply ignore it.
Do or do
despite
not.
Everything we
There
had
is
been
no
through.
try, Dr. Amaral.
Did
I get it right? Quote.
Do or do not, there is no try?
Yeah.
Yes, that
Dr. Amaral said she was going to try to fix it.
Oh.
And I want her to fix it.
Okay. Yes, you used it correctly then.
Serene chooses to trust Hatch and suspects Sophia. Yeah, she's only trying, so...
Lysa is writing an essay about due tomorrow about media
Just
deprivation.
plan.
She was supposed to spend 3 days without listening to media, but obviously is breaking that.
But then you started having a stream, and she's like, I must. I have to
I'm
break
sure.
my
I'm sure many other people broke that. I think she forgot about it.
Actually, I've already got something.
So I guess what I'm saying is good luck with your essay, and don't don't lie too much.
I'd be very interested to see what that experience is like.
Martin.
Media deprivation.
Without 3 days.
She's one of our
So without
employees.
any video games, cell
We
phones,
got too big for you to
TV,
screen everybody.
Twitch streams.
We didn't have an idea until now.
Probably would. You probably would feel disconnected, but actually, you probably like mentally
We've
would
already
feel
got a kill team
calmer and
after
more
that.
at ease.
We won't be able to
Once
kill
the
her.
panic attack subsides.
But yet, how can she be working with Jack?
The panic
How does
attack
she even know him?
not
told
knowing
you,
what's
we
going
can't
on in
trust
the
our
world.
own people.
Yeah.
Who knows how deep
Does
this
using
goes?
Google Maps counts?
Find
Yeah, I guess. Right, I guess it was media deprivation, not necessarily electronic deprivation.
Beth
Can you
Wilder.
read a book?
It was the first time I'd
Oh,
heard
right,
her name.
that's media.
But she had been there in the past.
If you mail a book, you can get it. It can be cheaper. It can be media mail. You save a couple cents.
Okay.
When it all
Good tip.
started.
Here, you should tune this together. Hey, Monkey Pilot.
She'd been there the whole time.
That kind of
working
reminds me
against
of
me from the inside.
Shailene
And
Woodley.
she wasn't the only one.
He just realized that she was lying to him.
Wait, what?
Beth is blind?
Lying to him. She's working with us. We knew that.
Beth is lying to him, not blind to him. So Beth is working at the corporation and is a mole.
Yeah, because she's been working with us.
Oh man, so I was correct about that? I made that up in my explanation.
The treatments, they're losing their
Can I skip this?
Look,
Oh.
sure. Not.
I can go back. Maybe.
Well, there was a little video that they were playing before. It was like a little extra video. It is cool that they are full drama things. We're not going to watch this all, but let's just watch the beginning of it just so everyone gets the point. We don't know any of these characters. Just skip it.
End of episode 3.
It kind of tells a story of auxiliary characters who are inside his organization.
Oh, so we're playing a little like side story.
Is what the show
You
is.
took
Yeah.
the one thing Mr. Serene needed to survive, Dr. Emerald. That made you priority one.
Yeah. They made that.
Wait, let's just try to pay attention to
Monarch
this.
lined every escape route with barricades, roadblocks. I had to get to the mainland, but I couldn't do it by car.
So he took Dr. Amaral and he's trying to escape. They're looking for him everywhere.
They're trying to get off of Monarch Island.
Streets are too hot.
Alright, where do you want me?
I'll let you know as soon as I find
Hello,
something.
Swishing Dandy.
Good look.
Thanks for being here.
So he's trying to get the doctor out of here. Where's the doctor right now?
Well, I think he's storing her in an apartment.
In an apartment?
Gotta get to higher ground.
That's where you have to go. Hello, Zalaire. And let me know if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. But I'm going to go with Zalaire.
Is anything I can rewind? Jumping.
Thank you for joining us on this Saturday.
I'm looking at the bridge right now. It's a lot of Monarch. I don't know. Maybe you could sneak across?
Well, maybe.
Or I can
Ooh,
pick
look
you
at
up.
that giant
Let me
crab.
know. Pretty exposed out here, so try to make it fast.
I'll be a lot better when you get me on that boat. Monarch's right on my ass. I'm not exactly making friends.
Sweet.
With you. That was Dr. Emerald.
Hey, Ascension Roomba.
How long do you need to get here?
That depends. Let me check. Paul. What the actual fuck? Better get inside before the chopper spots me.
So, how long do you think it'll take you to beat this game? How many more streams?
What's up?
How many more streams do you think you're going to do with this game?
Honestly, we'll be cutting it. It will be a short next stream probably, because we'll get as far as into this act as we can go. But like we'll stop in like maybe 40 minutes or so, and you know, well, unless we reach
Like,
the end.
are you going to play through the whole game eventually?
Yeah, I mean we're more than halfway through.
Oh, we're more than halfway through.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a shorter game.
and then do you know what you're going to play after?
Right now.
I might go back to L.A. Noire for a bit, but I'm also gonna do. I'm aiming to be a big. I know everyone's gonna be streaming it, but I really want to stream Red Dead Redemption 2 a lot. So I'm kind of just setting things up for the end of October.
You should be able to meet me there with the boat. Giant gas sign out front. Can't miss it.
It's nice and bright.
Like I know everyone's gonna be streaming it, but like.
There's not a lot of
Oh, it's for it too.
Switching to Monarch frequencies. Be in touch soon.
I'll be there in a few minutes. Don't stand me up.
Okay.
So do we learn more about his brother?
Where's the fire pole?
You learn a lot about him in the first chapter because he like tries to stop Monarch. He shows up right as you're in the time machine. You think he's dead, and then he shows up, and then they capture him and potentially kill him.
So we don't know what happened to the brother. He could be dead. He could not be.
Thank you, Sweets, for that sentiment. Yes, I hope we will be the coolest Red Dead Redemption streamer in the net. I don't back down from competition. I just laugh at it. I don't know. That was trying to be tough. I don't know what that was trying to be. Matt knows me too well to know that doesn't work for me.
You're not very good at being tough.
No. I'm glad to be the story boy.
This again.
Easy layer. Appreciate
another
it.
time bubble.
Damn it. Better hurry.
This criminal, a terrorist known as Jack Joyce. Thanks for your continued patience. Please talk to one of our security personnel if you have anything to report.
Alright, since there's no shooting, I actually might be okay in this part.
Now there's a
down there. Hey,
I think
Shooting
that's James Joyce.
Oh, great.
That's James Joyce. Okay.
You just mistreated those two. Whoa! Look at that guy with the surprise. Among the Sleep. Yeah, I did look into that a little bit. I looked into all the horror games you guys recommended and all the things. Some really exciting stuff that we can possibly do. Jess and I are definitely going to play some more horror games. I'll probably definitely make sure we do something with Halloween. I really want to, we can finish Layers of Fear, but I also want to, because of the downloadable content, but I also kind of want to play their X game, The Observer. I like the walking simulators a lot. I think they're really amenable to what we do here.
My plan to meet Beth went out the window as soon as the stutter hit.
Her boat couldn't get to you.
No, but it gave me an opportunity to climb up on the bridge across it, slip right
They look
past
like the
Ron,
containment guys
or less
from Monsters Inc. is what he said.
Right.
You want to do some walking?
Yeah, I want to do some walking.
I should get up on that bridge and make my way across it before the stutter ends.
Okay, I need to get up on a bridge. Alright, this probably does something. There we go. Ooh, ladder.
Just Dance Stream or Connect Star Wars dance game.
I suggested that to you already.
Yeah, Matt is a Star Wars expert.
Hey, how'd you jump?
And when I say he's a Star Wars expert, I'd say that he's a pretty good, damn good Star Wars expert.
Know a few things.
He knows a few things. He knows his way around the world. And when he's in town, I like to play Star Wars games. So we should do that again.
I would love to play a Star Wars game again.
What's your favorite Star Wars game?
Ooh.
We played a little Shadows of the Empire last time.
We did play Shadows of the Empire. That was very fun. Personally, I love Rogue Squadron
but the Monarch
for the
PR
N64.
machine had done its job.
I might go with that as my number one Star Wars game.
I loved the Rogue Squadron game for the GameCube. I thought that took it a step further.
Yes.
Because the original N64 version, then there was
Rogue
Battle
Leader.
for and then there was Battle for Naboo. That was meh.
Battle for Naboo was just like more levels of Rogue Squadron.
Yeah.
But Rogue Squadron started it all, so that game has a very warm spot in my heart because of that. But then Rogue Leader was truly fantastic. And there's two-player mode in Rogue Leader, so we could play together if we did that one. That'd be really cool. And then, you know, Battlefront is fun, and I like all the worlds and stuff. But you know, there's no real strong story in most of the Battlefront games. You know, they try to infuse a story of some kind in Battlefront 2.
I'm very confused about the video games because there was a Battlefront and there was a Battlefront again. Like they did 2 Battlefront games and they did 2 more Battlefront games.
Yeah, they released the very first Battlefront like a long time ago, back like I don't know, around like when Episode 2 was released.
But it wasn't in any way related to the Battlefront series 1942 Battlefront.
No, it was I guess it was called Star Wars Battlefront.
What'd you just do?
I did air quotes.
No, you just did.
Your air quotes. I hit B.
Hello, Melody Maria. Thank you for rating. Welcome. We're playing Quantum Break. And thank you for bringing your energy and your beams. Jared over there is playing the game. Matt is here as well. You can find out more about them by pressing !Jared and !Matt.
Also, Rebel Assault. Rebel Assault 2 was a game from the 90s that we talked about.
Yeah.
Perhaps playing one day, where there's live action cutscenes between all the levels in that game.
Oh, the time bomb is disabled. Probably because they don't want you to be able to use it.
Is that the time saver now?
Yeah, it's another time saver now.
Is there like a radioactive thing symbol on its back? I feel like I shouldn't.
No, that's how you kill it.
Yeah, but radioactive.
I mean, it sounds like
radiation poison.
You're like jumping through time over here. You're not concerned about that.
James is hanging out around somewhere. I don't know why he stopped by. He called me, but I was busy, so I don't know. He's probably hanging with JJ.
Does he live like down the street?
No, he lives in Koreatown.
Oh, really? Come all the way out here?
Yeah.
Just sneak into your house?
Yeah, pretty much. He basically lives here. James and Jess basically live here. The old time juice. That's stuff.
This guy dies by like, yo, shoot him in the back. Is that right?
Yeah.
I think so.
You gotta hit that radioactive symbol that you were too afraid to shoot that. So does Monarch just like control this whole island?
Essentially, yes, yeah. God, the visuals in this game are so cool! Why aren't you speeding? There. There, now get it.
There
you got
it.
it.
Now you're good. Yeah.
Look at how much light. It's so pretty.
Okay, good. It's cool.
It is very.
Just gotta make it across this damn bridge and I'll be clear.
Visually pleasant.
Alright, get across the damn bridge.
Not the dam bridge? Is it a bridge that dams?
Go in there, yeah. Alright, I'll do walking. I'm like a super good walker.
Matt is the all-time walker.
I'm really good at walking and climbing in this game.
He's nationally ranked. Look how fast he climbed that.
Yeah. That's how good at climbing I am.
Google tells me my dreams mean anxiety.
Anxiety is a strong emotion, and
it tends to make it in your dreams.
Tends to make it in your dreams for sure.
Do I want to go in the machine room? Nope. Am I just going back down the ladder?
Yeah.
How do I run again?
Thank you everyone who's hanging around with us.
Did that boat not see the bridge?
This isn't good. I love the freeze frames. What are reoccurring nightmares?
The recurring nightmares usually indicate something going on internally that you're avoiding. One thing that you can do when you're lucid, if you have recurring nightmares, is when the nightmare shows up, you simply ask the nightmare, "What do you want?" And often, it will tell you, or sometimes give a cryptic message, but it can frequently stop the reoccurrence of the nightmare because you're taking the time to figure it out.
We got to unpack that in a minute, as soon as we can pause it. Wait, are you telling me that if you have a recurring scary dream, that you would recommend people become lucid if you're trying to use that method and just ask it what it wants?
Yeah, because, keep in mind that while, a monster is very scary and stuff, it is also part of you. Anything that, occurs in the dream is yourself. So if you see a monster or, a dream character, that's just part of your psyche. So as terrifying as
unless you're in one of those Nightmare on Elm Street movies, in which case Freddy Krueger's gonna kill you. Run!
What if the thing you're afraid of isn't necessarily like a monster, but it's more like failing at something or being ridiculed by someone or getting into an embarrassing scenario? Or
you can actually talk to the dream directly. And let's say like you keep having these dreams of like the classic, you're giving a presentation in class and you forgot to wear pants.
Right.
You can just ask the dream directly. You look up or just say out loud like, why are you showing me this? Why am I experiencing this? The dream is something you can engage with and have a conversation.
Thank you.
Has this happened to you? Have you ever had a scary dream that you asked why you were having a scary dream?
I hope everyone's listening to this right now. This is wild. This is bonkers stuff.
Yeah. I have, and a lot of times like it won't be crystal clear. It won't be like, oh well, you are not resolving this conflict with this person. It'll be a little bit more cryptic, or it will turn into something different. And so sometimes it takes a little bit of detective work, but the act of investigating it, can often bring an end to a nightmare. Or the nightmare is no longer a nightmare now. It's just a regular dream, and you are
you've called it out.
Yeah, and you can feel more in control and less fearful or anxious.
Interesting. Do you have any nightmares, Rob?
Lots of nightmares, and I've never tried it. Hey, what do you mean? Oh, I'm not dreaming, am I? I'm really.
Is this your nightmare?
I'm really hanging out with you two
being stuck
guys
on a stream with us.
Yeah, I would check the chat. We'll jump back in and we'll see. But feel free to talk to the chat for a bit.
I knew I'd be dead if the stutter collapsed while I was in the frozen crash. I had to reach solid ground on the deck of the cargo ship for the best bet.
I died, but it's okay.
You died? How?
Jared, have you ever had someone say that they have had dreams that are snapshots of the future?
Yeah, there is this idea of dream premonition
and deja vu.
And deja vu, and speaking of time travel, I don't necessarily think you can step into the future and see the future from dreams, but often let's say you're anxious about something, you're worried about something that might happen. It seems natural that you're going to have a dream where you kind of experience that, whether it's a positive or negative version, and however that actually plays out, it can feel like a premonition or like deja vu. And like I always thought, premonition dreams is really just an example of your mind kind of running out, different possibilities, different scenarios that could possibly occur. Very much like in this game when you're with the little finger and you hold the shoulder button, you're like, okay, if I take this path, here's something that might happen. If I take this path, here's else that might happen.
I have really like vivid deja vu a lot. Do you have any theories personally?
Yeah, what does that mean?
Well, deja vu, I mean, it's not necessarily related to dreams, right?
Yeah, it's not necessarily related. I had this theory when I was younger that I actually don't believe in anymore that I can share. In that deja vu was, a cause, or happened because in your dreams you were just dreaming of like thousands of different scenarios in your life, while over the course of that night. And so when one of those scenarios does happen, it feels like deja vu. Now, I don't actually think you dream of thousands of scenarios a night. You just might happen to dream of a scenario.
You have to press Y.
That might occur. Another interesting thought on deja vu that I've heard before is, as you know, feeling nothing with dreams, is that we know we have two hemispheres in our brain, and that deja vu is one hemisphere catching up to the other hemisphere viewing back. And so you see that cat walk by and an identical cat walk by. If you're not in the Matrix, it just might mean that one half of your brain was like, oh, I see that cat, and then a second later, the other half was like, oh, there's a cat.
Oh.
And it feels like deja vu.
That was your old theory that you don't believe it anymore?
No, that's a theory that I think is out there. That sounds reasonable, but I don't know if it's true or not. The theory I had was that in our dreams, we just run through thousands and thousands of different potential outcomes, and then one of those outcomes ultimately becomes true, and then that feels like deja vu. But I'm pretty sure we don't dream of thousands and thousands of different dreams every night. We have just a handful.
Hey, we have to restart the checkpoint because
I somehow screwed up so badly.
All you had to do was walk.
Well, no, then there was some jumping and getting around this dumpster, which was more complicated. Oh, or just do that. Great.
You just have to finish it.
Oh. Hey, I didn't do that.
Oh!
That's painful death, getting crushed.
Alright, so you press Y, or first you jump, press A to jump.
A. Oh.
Alright, now hold Y, but then you're going to have to hold LB to do the speed. This button right here.
Cool.
I kept heading downwards, towards the cargo ship.
What do you think? I just jump right there? Just jump.
Press Y to see if you see anything. So you can hold Y. Yeah, I would just jump. No, just run and press A.
Oh.
This is nuts!
Alright, now I'm jumping.
The route down wasn't exactly user-friendly.
Can you just jump?
Press Y. Just a good way to look to see if there's anything else. Okay, yeah, I would go for it.
Did I...
Welcome to twitch.tv/Raagbot, where Matt doesn't make it a lot.
I think I might have made it. Maybe just, no, I didn't make it.
I kept heading downwards, towards the cargo ship. The route down wasn't exactly user-friendly.
Alright, so now, down that way?
Probably, yeah.
The fracture was getting much worse. Timeline's getting scrambled.
Whoa.
Caught.
What?
This was with you.
What? Are you kidding me? Jump was A.
I kept heading downwards, towards the cargo ship.
Chat believes you, Matt.
They
believes in you.
They believe in me?
Yeah, they believe you. They believe that you are here and that you are a person.
Alright,
Your eyes deceive you.
We determined I do need to jump right here. Okay. And now...
Press Y. You got to
Y,
constantly
Y.
be pressing Y and seeing what you need to pay attention to. So you've got to speed through this, LB.
This was what the end of time would look like.
Cool.
Everything was broken.
Alright,
Chaos.
Y.
Frozen. No one would know.
Ooh.
Nice boat. Hold still. Come on, hold still. Come on.
So is that little arrow saying that I need to get up there?
Yeah, that's just the next thing.
Okay, so what do you suggest I do? Just jump?
You need proof.
Oh, okay.
He's here.
Oh. Okay.
Is that how your Siri is activated? He's here.
Yeah, right. He's here. Siri thinks it's. I'm saying, hey Siri.
Fracture was escalating. Objects were moving out of time, out of order, entire timelines overlapping. And it was gonna get worse. Unless we could stop it.
So what's the fracture? Is when, like, you've screwed up time and things just start, like, crashing and appearing out of nowhere?
Yeah, all of time is really unstable right now. That's why I keep stopping and starting.
Okay.
Matt, you did it!
I did do it. It's because the chat believed in me.
Yeah.
What could you possibly hope to achieve? The end of time is coming. There's no way to...
Hey! This isn't a debate.
That's the doctor?
I
Yeah.
just watched a ship fast forward through a fucking bridge. Time is running out, and the fracture's getting worse by the minute.
And it cannot be stopped. Paul has been to the end of time.
Who's
He's
Paul?
witnessed it firsthand. Can't you see?
That's
We prepared
Game of
for
Thrones,
next
yeah.
out of necessity.
Your research is based on work by William Joyce. You respected him. He
James
knew
Joyce
that the
is
fracture would occur, but he also knew that it could be fixed. Will built a way to stop the
Good night, Pocket Ghoul. Thank you for being around.
This. The countermeasure. We're
Good
traveling to the past
night.
to retrieve it.
Blue
You
heart
can help us
jutsu.
get there faster.
Thank you, April
Or-
Love Sanders, for the bits, by
You
the
can
way.
agree to disagree.
Can properly credit that for that earlier.
Hey, Pico.
I'll have to run diagnostics on the machine. I can't promise anything before that.
Amy, take Emerald to the machine. Keep an eye on it.
Sweet dreams.
Sure thing.
Hey, it's Amelia, Rose Blair.
Okay, Doctor.
In the game?
Let's go.
Right there.
Oh my god.
And I can see right through you. Don't try anything stupid. You will regret it.
Wow, look at her hair.
Right?
Jack,
Cool.
before we head downstairs, we have to talk about something.
Hatch. This is the guy that visited me in the cell. He may be undermining Paul, but I get the impression he's not on our side.
Okay, Hatch is the lost guy. Alright. What we know.
You know what's really great? Hatch peppers. I didn't know about them until I moved out here.
What?
Hatch
What?
They're peppers. Yeah, they're really good peppers.
Yeah, it still doesn't hold up to like the classic jalapeno, but it's a pepper that's got heat and flavor to it, which a lot of times, you know, habanero, not as the heat, at least for me, overwhelms the flavor. Jalapeno is perfect balance.
how do I
of heat and
get-
flavor? But Hatch is, you know, not
talk
too far
about it.
behind.
Okay, what's up?
It's about the plan. If Emerald gets the machine
Yeah, everyone get
working-
to
We
go
go back to
follow
yesterday,
Amelia's
and I
new
knew all
Twitch
of
channel
this.
now that she has one.
Listen.
Oh, she started her
In
own?
the video
Yeah.
Will left
Cool.
for me, he said the countermeasure was stolen from his workshop on July 4th, 2010. He also said I took it. Maybe I
Who
did.
is that actress?
I have a time machine.
Look it up.
You're saying
Beth.
we go to 2010.
Let's see.
We
This game is probably
If Will
on
was right,
IMDb.
that would mean
Yes,
it
it
wouldn't
is.
change. We take the countermeasure, bring it to the present,
fix the fracture, save the world.
This is fun.
Okay. Explain to me why that's a better plan than just going back to yesterday and preventing all this from happening in the first place.
Because I'm afraid that based on what I know about time travel, we can't change anything.
Really?
The past has already happened. We can't change it. But my way, we don't have to.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, my plan still feels simpler. Let's just get the machine working.
Okay.
Courtney Hope.
Let's see how Dr.
Is that,
Emerald's
we know
doing.
Courtney Hope. But it's not this Courtney Hope.
It's a different one?
Yeah.
I don't think we can trust her. The way she looked at the countermeasure like she's seen it before, she knows what it does.
You think Will told her about it?
If you were mo-capped into a video
No.
game, what kind of video
Will was never the
game
kind to open
would
up.
you want to be in?
I can relate.
I mean, I would love to be in a Star Wars game. That'd be
Will takes it
amazing.
to the next level. When we were kids, the only way that
there is a
Will
really
expressed
cool
anything
Star
important
Wars
was by
VR
forming my
experience
stuffed
that's
giraffe
out right
in the
now,
room.
where you
Did she find anything?
play rebels that are dressed up as stormtroopers and
Not
infiltrate
sure.
Darth Vader's
I'll go check.
castle, and it's pretty amazing.
That sounds pretty cool.
And what's super cool about it is that they have, you know, it's all VR, but when you see a door in the VR space, you can reach out and actually feel a door. Like they've got I guess a room set up.
Oh.
So that you actually can touch and feel things that you see in the VR world.
That's
Got it. Amelia doesn't have a game yet because she hasn't streamed yet, so my bot said, "Come watch Amelia play," and then it had no name.
That was the bot in Raagbot?
There's a lot of reasons why Raagbot exists. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel, whoever's out there doing it. You can find me on YouTube.
What's happening here? Meet Sophia at the time machine. Where's the time machine? Yeah, it is.
I feel like it's that big device that looks like a machine.
Yeah, but I
didn't.
There's
like a
I gotta be. I gotta go somewhere else.
Is it a ladder? Or another.
That's definitely a time machine, but how do I get to where Sophia is?
Maybe you gotta walk up that thing.
This looks like a ramp. This looks right.
What's interesting in video games is there's this careful balance of you have to indicate where you need to go with a ramp like that, but you don't want to indicate it too much or it seems too
Here,
easy.
it's not letting me go in this tunnel. Why is that?
Try hitting A, or to jump up there.
Yeah, I did. Didn't do anything. Oh, here's an arrow.
Jack, you've got to see this.
I know. I want to see it. How do I get to it?
I feel like that ramp seemed maybe hold down the time reverse. Oh.
No use going there before talking to Dr. Emerald.
You want to talk to her on a full bladder? I can't think clearly when I have to pee.
Okay, well, there's an arrow saying that
You can go to the
there.
bathroom. That is allowed here.
Oh, there she is.
How long do you need?
I already found the problem. Quite simple, really. The power relay is down. You'll need to find a way to reset it up.
Question for the chat. JJ and I are setting it up. What would you like to buy in terms of story analysis and sexy merch? What would be your ideal? Do you want a t-shirt? Do you want something else? I don't know. I think I'm going to use the Streamlabs store to do it, so obviously they're going to be a little pricier than I'd like because I'm not making them myself. But let me know what you guys think. I definitely want to do something cheaper and something expensive, so, you know, so not something expensive, but something thing. Streamlabs is taking most of the profit, don't worry, guys.
Perfect place for a reset switch, Will.
Okay, t-shirt notebook, I like that. Pins and stickers could be fun. Pins are something I could get made myself and like give out to people when I see them or give out. And those are some things that I could potentially hold stock on myself. We could do giveaways of pens. I can't even sign a pen. I don't know if that's a good idea.
Death notes.
Or books with Raag lore in them. There's so much Raag lore.
Stickers are cool.
Death notes. I don't send out death notes to you guys.
Okay, first red light is now green.
You want signed posters? What exactly would the poster be of? Exactly. I need to know that. Like, is it just like my face? Like, I'm confused. Let me into how narcissist I should be. I don't really get it. Narcissism is my strong suit, but not in this way.
I think you should just jump in the bubble.
Jump in the bubble! Jump in the bubble!
You guys, I'm doing so good without dying.
JJ, do you have a link to the design? You can reveal it right now. Or do we not pick one? Huh? Yeah, I guess I'll tweet the various designs and we'll choose one. We gotta talk together.
Think I can make that jump?
No.
That's how fandom works.
How do I get up here?
You're not fans, you're friends.
I need to be able to get up there.
Oh yeah, there's something up there though.
I know, I'm trying to figure out how to get up there.
You should just do like a t-shirt with your face as a baby on it.
Just me and a baby.
I bet it would be cute and cool at the same time.
Rock wigs.
I think that's what you're always trying to go for, Raag, is that perfect balance between cute and cool.
Me? As a person?
Yeah.
Do tell more, Matt, the analyzer.
I just think that you you always like to like be cool, but you do it in a cute way.
Got it.
You guys just jump in the bubble?
Just jump in the bubble.
How do I get over there?
Wait, press Y.
Oh. You probably gotta jump in the bubble, but from that beam. Or shoot the bubble.
Yeah, let me see. Let me look.
Oh, there was an arrow right there. What does that mean? Can you jump over there?
What is this? Let's figure that out first.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that door might now be open. What's gonna happen?
Toto. That's my signature.
You made this?
Oh, she's also a graffiti artist.
I've never even been here before.
Dun dun dun.
That woman in the picture is you, isn't it? So...
Jack. There's something you should know.
Uh-oh.
1999.
Hello,
I was
Fairweather.
8 years old, playing in my backyard, and a woman approached me, told me she was from the future. She gave me very specific details of events
If
that
you
would
just
come
want
to
a
pass.
poster with Jason on it, request there.
She gave me this. Filled with dates, events, proof of it all. Jack, that woman.
It was you.
Hashtag story
Everything
analysis
I told
is
myself would
sexy.
happen, did. Every detail, for better or worse, came to pass and couldn't be changed. Our fate is laid out before us, Jack. Everything that happened to get us here, every sacrifice that was made, they're all a part of this path. And they can't be changed or undone.
Beth.
When we step in that time machine, you will see for yourself.
Okay.
All right. If you're that sure about how all this works, we can try your way.
Have you done a Last of Us?
No, I haven't.
So it reminded me of Last of Us a little bit. Nature. Falling apart buildings.
Looks climbable.
Right.
Nice.
All right. Nice.
I wonder if Sean Ashmore thinks back upon his time making this game fondly.
I don't know.
Do you think that he wouldn't?
I'm sure he did. And then, you know, my only guess is maybe it might have just been a little bit more, you know, boring than his usual filmmaking thing. But then again, maybe it wasn't.
Is Morganthaler a real name? I don't know, Morganthaler, is it?
Is it a real name? Yeah, I would say it is.
Yeah. Matthew Morganthaler.
Any name that you say with enough confidence
is a real name.
Is a real name.
There we go. All right.
Okay, there's something up there.
Yeah, we gotta hit that little button.
How do I get up there?
I asked because my sis and brother are Auchenthaler.
Or Auchenthaler?
A-U-C-K.
Why can't I go through this?
I don't know. I couldn't do it either.
We're probably gonna. I don't know if we're gonna get to the end of the act, guys. We're probably gonna wind down soonish. But let's see. Let's get past this.
Gotta hit that last button. Can you run real fast and jump really far? There must be a way. No, there's got to be a way to somehow get up to that open door.
Yeah, it's here. We gotta. Alright, so we gotta get up to this scaffolding. That's the key, so
I think
follow it.
I've got an idea.
So where does that go? That goes there.
No, but look, it's clear that we have to go, turn around, turn. We have to get through that door. That allows you to jump right there and then climb that ladder.
Oh, I'm thinking of it the opposite direction. So there's a way.
Up there. Who's that? Oh.
It's Amelia.
Oh, hi Amelia. Wow, she's intensely staring.
She is.
She also looks pretty tough. Like Amelia looks like she could like beat us all up.
Yeah, well, I think she could probably beat us up in real life too, so.
Probably.
She is an android.
What about are you going back up here?
Yeah, I think there's something we're missing.
So I suggested that we talk to the woman at the computer.
Did we not already?
No, we already did that.
Yeah, I think we did. It said you had a dialogue with her when you.
What about going through that door that's down there? No. Okay, so we keep going forward. What about through that door?
Toilets.
Oh yeah, see here. How about there's something we can do to put the staircase back in? Oh, no, we already saw that.
It's her. She's the one who's been painting all over the city. Jesus.
Oh my god, is the brother also from Lost?
Yeah. Why do you think I picked this game, Matt? I have an obsession with Lost, if anyone doesn't know that. That's been documented on this stream before. Wait.
Time vision.
Oh, it said there's still more dialogue? Okay, let's go talk to the woman at her computer again.
Or talk to
you.
Amelia.
No, nothing there.
Oh, she's over.
She's over there, I think. Yeah, that little wooden plank. Oh.
How do I get to that second red light?
You may need to find a way to the other side of the machine and climb up from there.
That was helpful.
Yeah, that didn't tell us anything. We have to find a way to climb to the other side of the machine. I'm telling you, there's got to be a way to go up that little broken staircase that was in that room.
It's either that or you get over there and you do some time rewind stuff.
Alright, Trace is back. We need to get on top of that platform over there, right?
Yeah. You know, or, well, can we clear that gap, you think? We gotta get, it's clear that you can come up through that door and get there. Ooh. Here, I think it's somewhere in that room.
I think I might just have to bridge this gap.
Can you climb on top of that refrigerator?
Welcome to my stream, guys, where we just sit around trying to explore bathrooms.
See, there's gotta be a way to get up there.
Who's doing
There's
target practice in here?
There's no, like, way to go back in time and fix that stairwell.
Okay, maybe we, if we don't get a suggestion soon, maybe this is how we end it. Wait. How'd I miss this?
Jack. Hi. It's Will. I guess you're in Thailand by now. I'm not sure if you even still use his number. I don't like how he left things. I've been under a lot of pressure. There's some things I should tell you. I'd like to make it right. Just call me, okay? Please.
Here we go.
You got it? What'd you do?
Well, there's just this thing on the back of here, of the machine. And I gotta think one of these things I can go up. Maybe not, though.
It says Raagbot went offline.
What? We are in a bit of a tight spot. Alright, well, you know what? This is a pretty good spot to call anyways. Welcome to
I really want to get that red light.
Ugh. Well, maybe you can Google it while I'm talking.
I know, I'm trying to find out.
Let me close it down. Woo! I'll be honest, I'm pretty tired. So, I know a lot of my audience is too. I'm not sure I should ask Raag for help writing /fan fiction.
Depends on what kind.
Yeah, you should always write fan fiction. You should do it all.
Have you ever written any fan fiction?
I've written specs for TV shows, which, you know, isn't fan fiction.
Yeah, I guess it could be a type of fan fiction.
But in some ways it is, because I'm writing the show.
Right.
Are you upset because I sometimes randomly read what you write and sometimes I don't? Oh wait, you need to get on top of the pipes. Okay, wait, we might have the way to do this. We're gonna try. I honestly just needed the break that I just had. That was all I needed.
And
I'm ready now.
Now you're able to do it.
It's gonna be something silly that we just missed.
I feel like in games when you get stuck like this, it's always
some stupid thing.
Yeah.
Alright, read this. See this?
Never got a class ring. Did you guys get class rings?
No. But I know that there was definitely an option to get one.
Lysa 1201 just got her class ring. Or he. I don't know if it's the guy or girl. But they.
Yeah, I think we already did that one. I think it's the next one.
They just got
My moderators are helping me through this, guys.
Yeah, I'm trying to watch a YouTube video here of someone doing it.
All right. If you're that sure about how all this works, we can try it your way.
God, this YouTube video I'm watching could not be any slower.
It's climbable.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
What? You do it?
It literally brings you here.
Oh, how'd you do it? You did it.
I did do it.
How?
It was in the bathroom.
Put maintenance controls way up there.
You jumped up from the bathroom stall?
Exactly
Yeah.
the kind of
Oh,
question
wow.
that never would have entered Will's mind while building this thing. Hey,
Alright,
I think I
stop
can get to
watching
the
this
reset
YouTube
from here.
video.
I would read
Alright.
that novel, Sweets.
It's a yellow tart.
Shit. Still getting used to that.
Don't expect to.
Alright, hit that button.
All right, all lights are green.
Well, it was like obvious, but not like super obvious.
Well, it took us there.
What do you mean it took us there?
Well, like it literally walked us to the spot with her, and we just missed it.
Oh, like the character?
Yeah.
Like walked you there?
It looks like whenever there's like a yellow tart thing, it's an ability to push up on it.
I'm a terrible proofreader. You want me not proofreading anything.
It's ready. It's actually functioning.
Okay, we're doing this. I'll set the date into the console.
There's Amelia.
Alright, but I'm wondering if this is a rabbit hole that we shouldn't go through. Maybe we should leave this as a cliffhanger.
Yeah, I think that works.
Whew. Whew.
We got pretty far in saving the world.
Thank you guys for being here.
But even further in saving ourselves.
We're gonna do a raid. I'm gonna figure out who's best. But yeah, what do you guys think of this game?
I think it looks really cool.
I would argue, yeah, that's probably true. I am a native speaker. Yeah.
I think, let's see. I think it's like, you know, an interesting concept, but it's also kind of just like generic, like time superpowers, you know?
Right.
Like there's nothing like, it's just an excuse to like be able to have time superpowers.
Well, something that's interesting in video games, and this has always been the case with video games, is story doesn't get to drive itself like in movies. Story is very much about introducing elements of gameplay, right? It's why the most classic video game with storyline of all time is he has the crystal and he spread it into 7 pieces and spread it around the globe,
Right,
right?
you go to 7 places.
Right? It's designed to set up gameplay. And
Right.
so here, it's a very complicated, crazy story, but it is, in essence, it's just setting up story play, game
Yeah,
mechanics.
excuses for you to jump around and
have really cool combat.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, it seemed like a lot of the ideas that they were trying to do, that you know, time travel is sort of a, you can go forward, you can go back, and you can pause. But this, they tried to expand upon that, different forms of time travel, things were, reverse, and what it was, or changing it into a form that it used to be in. Also, in addition to that, the whole idea between the TV episodes and mixed in with the video game plus the mocap. So it seemed like they had like a lot of these sort of fresh ideas, and they poured a lot of them into the game. And I think for the most part, they made something that's entertaining, but it still gives me the feeling of not being as like. There are reasons why we skipped over the cutscenes the 22-minute, not really even cutscenes, they're 22-minute long episodes. But it, like, I wasn't that interested in it, especially when, like, if it's other storylines that's not following the person you're fully following.
Mm-hmm.
So again, overall, like, I like a lot of the ideas, but it seemed like this game is like the first try at a lot of these ideas.
Yeah.
And so they haven't fully perfected it. Same way, like, you might say, like, oh, MySpace was new and fresh, but was a little rough around the edges compared to Facebook.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I think Detroit Become Human is a richer story.
Experience, yeah.
Yeah. And the other thing is that this game here has like kind of a very generic setup where like evil corporation trying to use the superpower for bad.
Right.
You have to use it to stop them, you know? Doesn't seem like there's much more complexity than that. Am I right about it? What'd you say?
Yeah, I definitely think so. I think that this game is more about fueling the gameplay. It's fueling those generic. I think it's definitely marketed towards a broadly accessible sci-fi story. I mean, look, they're aiming it towards people who watch the lighter action sci-fi shows. You know, the male audience that watches a lot of those action sci-fi shows. Not quite Lost, but even below that, like the Game of Thrones audience, and then, but like the people who watch a lot on Sci-Fi Network and, you know, Fox and stuff like that.
Right.
How big of the overlap do you think the people who watch Big Bang Theory and who like Quantum Break are? Do you think there's a big overlap, or?
Sure, there are many. Yeah, I would say that's a high correlation. I don't know what you're trying to say. Those are both pieces of art.
Because it's like sort of like...
Especially since our last guest on last week worked
sci-fi
on Big Bang.
Yeah, I guess just like the idea of like the enjoyment of general sci-fi.
Well, look, I mean, something to keep in mind even when you're telling stories, even though we're just, you know, thing, you have to keep in mind the market. And they decided to put a lot of money into this game. Right? I mean, this is a big budget game with TV episodes, and the episodes have action scenes in them, and then these actors, huge actors, and they spent millions and millions of dollars in this game. So it's got to be accessible, it's got to be quick combat, but it's also got to have story elements. It's meant to be...
And it's all to serve just the premise of you being able to jump around, you know, a cool environment with cool time travel powers.
What are some cool crossovers? A show or a movie that has crossovers? Well, I know the Marvel Universe does it a lot. The DC comic universe has been doing that a lot. Comics are famous for crossovers. Also, like, particular universes of, like, the Family Guy, Simpsons have done those crossovers. The
Buffy
Archer.
Angel.
Yeah, the Buffy Angel, Archer, and Bob's Burgers did that funny crossover episode. So, I mean, there's elements of that.
It almost felt... like when you were saying there were millions of dollars put in and like it was a Xbox exclusive and a big push for this game, I have a feeling there was a lot of executives and folks who were excuse me, managing the production. And actually one thought I have is like the game sometimes feels like there's like too many cooks in the kitchen. You have all these different things that for the most part, I don't think it's a failure by any means, but, you know, all these components that maybe aren't as, like, seamlessly put together, which can be, can happen with big things that maybe there's too many, you know, boxes that need to be checked. Right. But I do understand as far as marketability, you know, sometimes you want something that's a little bit more, you know, circular than oblong.
I appreciate ambition. As a storyteller, I enjoy when they try something new. And I think even though they were working with really broad pieces, they really wanted to create an immersive media project that got all these people who were watching TV dramas into a video game, and all these people who were watching a video game to maybe get into TV dramas and try to create that kind of crossover. So I really enjoyed that, and I think that's a cool idea.
And also I think if you can get people to start looking at video games as something more than just like button mashing and shooting and stuff.
Even though we did a lot of that.
Even though we did a lot of that, then I think that's, you know, ultimately, you know, better, because I think the best, you know, at least in the, you know, the past 10 and 15 years, the best video games are those ones that we look at as something beyond just a video game, but actually a piece of art.
Totally. Great. Well, the yawn I just put out there into the world indicates that I'm probably need to wrap this up. So I want to thank our guests here. Matt, who I'm going to put up his card right here. Follow him there.
Look at that.
Handsome lad.
Jared, right here. Feel free to check out his material.
I have to look this way for the card. There's the card. I was looking the wrong way.
And then me.
Yeah.
You see what it says.
Look at that guy.
Hair deity. And, yeah, I am really happy that we did this, and thank you guys for being here.
Thanks for having us. Thanks everyone for watching.
I will be announcing more streams this week. We'll be doing some more stuff. Jared will be back soon. Matt will be back soon, I'm sure. And we'll be doing cool stuff here at twitch.tv/Raagbot.
Cool.
Raagbot. Stay tuned for a raid. Get ready. We'll be quick. And thank you all for being here. Story analysis is awesome. Story is all-encompassing and amazing. Story analysis is sexy. And we'll continue to produce some merchandise and some more news. I got a P.O. box, by the way, so you can find that on my Twitter if you so seek to inundate me with your physical pieces of paper.
Postcards and letters.
Yeah, and razor blades and, candy and poison candy. That's what
someone
send
should send Raag like a postcard, but like it coded, and he's got to figure out like what it means. Like
puzzles.
The code.
Yeah. Like with Enigma.
Okay, great. Do that. Thank you guys. We'll be cutting for a second, and then we will get into the raid. Thank you all for being here. Check out my YouTube page. Follow me, and let's do more.
Cool.
Great. Thank you guys.
Bye.
See you later.